Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, ChipZ, and as you can see, we're doing another episode of Chips Ahoy. We are just finished Elbaf last time, or not Elbaf, god damn it. We just finished, no, we are just starting Elbaf. We're done with Egghead Island. Right, that's the one. So we finally finished Egghead. It was hype, it was sick, in a lot of ways it was a pretty neat arc. Like, there was a lot of cool things going on, but it's clearly like setting up for the big confrontation that is to come in the final saga. So the next section of the saga, the next arc, is Elbaf, and dude, I've been waiting like probably 15 years. Like, when I started reading One Piece when I was like, I guess like a junior, maybe a sophomore in high school, like a long time ago. And basically got caught up, I think by the time I, I probably was like a senior or close to the end of my tenure as a undergrad. And yeah, I've just been like reading weekly pretty much ever since. Obviously I took a little break, as you guys are aware, for the last 2 years, just kind of busy touching grass, doing life stuff, But I have a Japan trip coming up, which means, and I cannot go to Japan and get spoiled on the latest One Piece stuff. So your boys gotta catch up. So yeah, without further ado, we're gonna get into it here. I'm just gonna quickly check the audio levels, because I think we just started the stream. I just want to make sure everything sounds good. I don't have anyone kind of hopping in to monitor for me, so we're just gonna check that out real quick. How are we sounding? We're sounding good. You'll love to see it. All right, guys, without further ado, I want to get into this chapter. If you have not caught up on my coverage of One Piece, we've been doing, basically we moved from doing our live reactions on Twitch to doing them on YouTube. Twitch is washed, YouTube's where it's at least right now. And yeah, it's been really fun. We've had some decent turnout, actually. And considering I took like the last 2 years off of doing this show, basically. So, if you're a fan of other things, if you're a fan of like other aspects of the channel, like my kind of playthroughs and stuff like that, just know that I have gaming stuff coming soon, probably like as soon as like the next few days. I have, I finish out of the Earth Tree, basically just need to create thumbnails for those videos, and they'll be posted. So hoping to have one of those out pretty soon. And then also been playing Expedition 33. So you'll see a playthrough of that very soon as well. And probably some more stuff coming as well. I want to start doing like some TV movie reactions on the channel too. So hopefully we'll be seeing some of that before too long. So, sorry, it's been a long hiatus. I appreciate anyone who's still coming around, still checking out the channel, still interested in, my experience and my commentary on these things. I really do appreciate it. I love being able to like participate in the conversation and just kind of like add my voice to, the conversation around One Piece, around like video games. And I want to start like kind of experimenting with like different types of content as well. Like, I'm starting to get back into like drawing, sketching. I'm starting to get back into like making music as well. So you could see a different type of stream from me in the future. Maybe something like a little bit more dynamic related to like art or music. So, but we'll see. I might designate that for like a different channel, or maybe I'll do that on Twitch. I don't know yet. Still kind of figuring things out, but we're finding our footing. And, but yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that's sort of what's going on with me right now. And without further ado, let's get into this chapter of One Piece. Last time on the last episode of Chips Ahoy, we finally finished Egghead Island. Literally, Joy Boy's spiritual pressure literally evaporated the Gorosei, like literally sent them back home. Just sent them packing, like sent them back to where they came from. I guess it didn't do it for Saturn. I guess because he actually was physically there while the others were just summoned there. Not exactly sure how that magic works, but hopefully we'll find out soon enough. But it was a great introduction to like kind of like some of our final villains of the arc, getting to see how strong they are. Like, they're super intimidating, super tough. And literally we wouldn't have won without the giant Ricky Ricardo's giant robot, but also without Joy Boy's hockey, I guess, that can, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. We'll see how this develops. Like, I have mixed feelings about being, like, hockey being that powerful. Like, because, like, One Piece, like, I get that, like, Oda had to find a method to make Luffy scale to the power of Logias, but it feels like hockey has gone, like, way over and above, like, what I ever would have anticipated it to be. So, we'll just have to see what happens. Obviously, Luffy is slated to surpass all of his rivals. That includes Shanks, that includes Blackbeard. It might even include the bombastic clown himself, Buggy D Clown. So who knows? Only time shall tell. So without further ado, guys, no more preamble. Let's get into this shit. Chapter 1125, What Constitutes Death? Chapter 1125. All right. Here we go. Okay, so we're starting off with Yamato still on their holy pilgrimage. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 13. Odin Castle is to be rebuilt, but Minatomo, the carpenter, is missing. Oh shit, yeah, that's the dude we saw in like Chapter 1, right? Minatomo, like. I know he like Oda drew him like rebuilding a door that I think was like broken by like the mountain bandits that like challenged Shanks and beat up Shanks and his crew in like Shaki's bar, and then somehow he got back to Oda reintroduced him into the story. So very cool to see this boy again. Exciting stuff. All right, so I guess Yamato, I forgot, I'm so bad. I always get Yamato and Yamamoto mixed up. Okay, so it looks like Yamato has to go on a rescue mission for the missing samurai man with the nails in his nose. Very cool. Epic. Alright, and it's interesting. So Odin Castle is being rebuilt after it got like literally decimated. Well, first set on fire like 25 years ago, or 20 years ago, and then subsequently destroyed. Like the ruins were like completely obliterated by Kaido's Baja Blast. Anyway, let's get into it. What's next for the Marines still left standing? Okay, so we're getting some Egghead wrap up, even though like technically I think the arc is done. We're still getting some and that's to be expected. Like this is like huge, this is big news, like, you know, this is big news on the world scale. Like there's going to be a lot of fallout from this. So that's why I wanted to get back to streaming One Piece tonight, so I could, like, finally, like, after this session, I'm hoping that we'll finally be, like, in Elbaf, like, moving the story forward. So, but we have to deal with the fallout. And this is one of the reasons why we love One Piece. They, you know, Oda considers the fallout to these situations and how it has rippling effects across the world at large. You know, it's one of the reasons why we love Oda and we love his storytelling. He pays attention to those details, and sometimes the way in which events that the Straw Hats or other characters participate in can affect the story in ways you would never expect. So that's one of the things I love about One Piece. I hope you feel the same way. Load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. As for the weaponized Sea Beasts and Mark III Pacifista, okay, load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. So it looks like the Marines are starting to come to after they were knocked out by Joy Boy Hockey, which literally knocked out Vice Admirals, by the way. That's fucking insane. Vice Admirals should not be knocked out by Hockey. That's wild. I mean, it does make you question, because like we've had a arc where Luffy trained his observation Hockey. That was Whole Cake Island. He was dealing with Katakuri. He trained his observation Hockey so that he could surpass Katakuri and defeat him. In Wano, he had to train his armament Hockey so that he can overcome Kaido's toughness, so he can get around his defense, his natural defense of just being a tough, scaly lad. And it also gave him the ability to like fight on like a Yonko level, essentially. But now dealing with these guys, dealing with the fucking Gorosei that are even tougher, they're even tougher to. Like it hurts Luffy more to punch them than it did for him to punch, like Kaido. You know, he was able to bypass Kaido's defenses by infusing Ryo with Conqueror's Hockey, but he has not like reached the limits that he can with his Conqueror's Hockey. Is what we're learning from this this event, right? Like this whole thing that just happened with him and with the what's his face, the Ricky Ricardo's giant robot, the Iron Giant, who was once Joy Boy's friend. I know he has a name. I'm just really bad. I do not remember his name at all. But we know for a fact that like you can infuse hockey into things. We've seen this with swords, and that it can like stay infused. Like it's kind of like taking on some aspects of somebody's soul, right? Or someone's spirit, at least, not necessarily their soul, but their spirit, like an aspect of that person that they've like connected with, like this inanimate object. The same might be true for Ricky Ricardo's giant robot, in that like, you know, what's his name? Joy Boy infused him with his strongest conch, or cock, as some people call it, which is definitely possible. And the fact that like we've seen kind of like the upper limit of like what Conqueror's hockey can do now, like it can literally knock out Vice Admirals, dispel like the Gorosei, like send them packing. Like that's crazy shit. And the fact that like we've seen it now means that Luffy, being our protagonist, will be able to reach a level where he can do something similar to that, where he, like, to be the king of the pirates, he has to be able to fend off, you know, he has to stand at the top. He's got to fend off, you know, like the world government. And like that's the thing, is this whole thing about the ancient kingdom and how they were defeated by what is now known as the world government, like this united front of like 20 kingdoms, and how their allies have been scattered to the wind and like persecuted, like the Buccaneers and the Three-Eyed Tribe and the Seraphim and stuff like that. Not the Seraphim, but the Lunarians. Like, we know that all of these like different cultures were essentially like kind of persecuted to the point of like near extinction, and now we're seeing like essentially, like, I think what Oda's building to is like Luffy, like they couldn't succeed in this war that they fought against what the proto-world government back, you know, however many years ago. But now, like, this is the time that they're gonna rise up and like turn over the world, like turn the world's systems on its head, and like hopefully provide some path to like justice, but also like freedom, like true justice, like, you know, actual like fairness, but also freedom to the world at large and the people of the world by uniting them, because they've been divided so that they've become weaker. And the world government is the only thing that unites them, like in terms of like military strength. But if they could be united, like without the necessitating a kind of world government that, you know, intentionally keeps them divided in order to keep their strength to a minimum, that could lead to some interesting stuff. So it's interesting. And so it's like Luffy is clearly like I think at one point in time people would speculate, like, does Luffy need to be stronger than a Yonko to become the Pirate King? Because the what makes him the Pirate King is being the, like, according to Luffy anyways, being the most free and finding the One Piece, right? But it seems that over time it's been more and more hammered into, like, Oda's like really put more emphasis on like, no, you have to stand at the top. You got to be the strongest guy ever. You got to be able to like it's not just a matter of being free. You have to be able to protect your freedom from anyone who like stands in the way of it. For anyone who tries to, like, you know, smother you or like snuff out your, like, you know, your passion and your will to, you know, survive and explore and like see the world for what it is, and you know, experience all it has to offer. And also, Luffy learned in his, you know, during the, like, around the time skip when Ace died, and like, you know, when his friends were scattered to the winds, he's like, I'm never gonna let my friend's freedom be, you know, like influenced again either. So he's not only has to be strong enough to protect his freedom, but the freedom of those around him as well. And I think we're gonna see in maybe Elbaf, we might get some Conqueror's hockey training, or maybe even with Shanks. Who knows? I imagine there's some fucking powerhouses on Elbaf, and I haven't been spoiled to like plot details in Elbaf, but like I know, like I've seen like little like acts, like sometimes like Shonen Jump will just advertise, like they'll just post a panel on fucking Twitter, and I'm like, fuck dude, I didn't mean to look at that, and it's like it'll have like a word in the panel, and I've like seen that type of shit. So like I definitely have like kind of been like minor spoilers dropped, like I've seen stuff like just scrolling, you know, YouTube, Twitter, etc. I've tried to avoid it as best I can. I think I don't really know where the story's going exactly, but you know, if and when we get to a point where I recognize something, I'll make it known to you guys. Like, I don't want, you know, this is like me reading this for the first time, so like I want you to know when I've been spoiled to something. I'll always like be as upfront with that as I can, because I value like authenticity, but I also value like a like, you know, kind of like vicariously experiencing something through somebody else. That's why I kind of started doing this type of content in the first place. You know, and it's kind of why I went from like video essays to sort of like live streams and live reactions and let's plays and stuff like that. And it's because over time that became the stuff I watched more. It's like kind of like comfort food. Like, and it's, as you get older, like you might not be able to have like movie nights with your friends like you did when you were like in high school or even in college, like I used to when I was in, you know, those times. But I feel like as I've gotten older and I don't see my friends and, you know, people as often to do like kind of like watch to get, you know, to watch TV together or to watch movies together or to play video games together. I still do some of that obviously, but just not as often because we're adults and we all have lives and shit. So getting to like experience like someone else's experience for the first time with something that I care about has always been something that matters to me. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to share like kind of my experience with everyone else as well. Like, you know, or anyone who gives a damn, you know, because like for me, that's valuable. For me, like being able to get like see like something you've already experienced through someone else's eyes is a valuable way. And it means you can like, it essentially gives new life to what you're experiencing, and it can give you new perspectives on it as well. So I really enjoy that type of stuff. And if you're watching, I hope you do too. So anyway, no more dilly-dallying. Let's get into this shit. Load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. As for the weaponized Sea Beast and Mark III Pacifista, oh, Rob Lucci-san, Kaku-san. Okay. Wait, where's Stussy-san? Killed in action. Okay. What? Oh shit. Okay, so these are like lower level Cypher Pole guys. Lucci's pigeon looks so dope, dude. Lucci's pigeon. I mean, Lucci has a gross beard with like a fucking like ball on the end of it. I don't know why he styled it that way. He looked way cooler when he didn't do that. That being said, you know, pretty cool panel of him and Kaku. Kaku's clearly like hiding his face under his hat, looking kind of sad, looking kind of dejected, because he actually cared about Stussy. Clearly they had a secret romance, if you will. But yeah, so okay, killed in action. What? Okay, moving on. We obtained everything we set out for. Okay, so yeah, they wanted the Mother Flame. They wanted York to kind of be able to still help them. But they didn't achieve what they set out for, because they went in order to silence Vegapunk, which maybe they think they did. Maybe they don't know that Lilith survived, but also they went to like destroy Straw Hat Luffy. So it's kind of hard to say if they've actually been successful or not. It feels like an L, even though Saturn's trying to spin it as a W. So we obtained everything we set out for. With York, Punk Records, and the Power Station in hand, we have secured access to the Eternal Mother Flame. That result would have been more than adequate, but we had one critical hiccup. Okay, so he's doing like he's briefing, I guess, the Vice Admirals here. We're terribly sorry, sir. It's a disgrace that we failed to capture Jewelry Bonnie and the Straw Hat crew. Even with our grand Buster Call fleet. I mean, it was a Buster Call. They survived another Buster Call. That's fucking crazy, dude. Even with our grand Buster Call fleet, the 9 of us Vice Admirals couldn't get the job done. Please give us leave to pursue them to Elbaf. Okay. No. Forget Elbaf. Oh, shit. The fact that he doesn't want them to pursue to Elbaf means that, like... I feel like that means that Elbaf is, like, a powerhouse, like, either on the level of Wano or possibly even beyond it. Because, like, I don't know, we're about to... I've heard a little bit. Like, obviously, like, not like from other people, but like just like I said, scrolling like you know, Twitter or like, you know, YouTube and just seeing, you know, like panels, you know. So like I know enough, and like even just without knowing that, we know that like Big Mom wanted to marry she literally wanted Lola to marry what's his name? What's that guy's name? Loki, the Prince of the Giants. And that marriage would have caused like her to, she said, like, I would have been able to defeat like Whitebeard, fucking Shanks, like Kaido, like none of them would have stood a chance against that alliance. So that fact alone means that like she, you know, that a lot, like, Loki and his forces must be so fucking just, like, unbelievably strong that that in and of itself, that alliance in and of itself would have, like, made her pirate queen or whatever, you know? So, yeah, that's crazy. Please give us leave to pursue them to Elbaf. No, forget Elbaf. The failure to which I refer is far more dire. Allowing Vegapunk's message to play was an unexpected disaster. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty huge failure. That's a pretty notable failure, Saturn. Don't you think you should have said, like, how can you possibly say that this was, like, a successful mission? I guess they achieved, like, they got access to, like, now they have control over Egghead Island, they have the Mother Flame, they've silenced Vegapunk in a sense, at least the main one, the Stella, as well as most of the others, except for Lilith. I still am sus about Lilith. Like, I'm not sure if she might do, like, a traitor thing, if she's aligned with York. Like, the fact that they say she's evil, I feel like that's supposed to mean something, but I don't know. Who knows? Perhaps we will find out. Allowing Vegapunk's message to play was an unexpected disaster. Not to mention, that Iron Giant surfacing to aid in the pirates' escape. It's ironic, really. Oh, shit. Oh, these guys are fucked up. Look at them. Roughly 200 years ago. But Saint Saturn, we've already received orders to scrap it. I will take responsibility should this be uncovered. Now, do as I bid and study it thoroughly. Really? This is the future. This is the future. I'm certain it will ultimately prove to be a great asset to our military might. Interesting. It is ironic. So he actually thought this was going to be an asset, but it ended up being a detriment. That's crazy. And it's probably just because they didn't have the science to fully, like, be able to study this. Even Vegapunk said, like, yeah, this thing is, like, beyond anything we have today. Like, the ancient civilization. And I love this trope. You know, the classic, like, kind of going from, like, Roman times to, like, the Dark Ages, like, how much, like, technology and, like, kind of known, like, sort of science was kind of scattered to the winds, and so, like, things kind of regressed in a way. It's just, like, kind of like the cycles of humanity and, like, nations, and, like, the way civilizations rise and fall, and, like, the ebbs and flows of history. It's really cool that, like, this is, you know, something that Oda is introducing at this point. And I think he's, like, kind of hinted at it in the past, but this is, like, the most overt he's been about, like, how advanced technology has become under this, like, this whole situation, which is crazy. Oof. Okay, but Saint Saturn, we've already received orders to scrap it. I will take, okay, so I already read that part. Thank you for the opportunity. Okay, so these are the old school scientists, Vegapunk's uncle and aunt. It would have been a shame to junk such an exciting specimen. So obviously these guys just care about the science. He cares about, like, military might and playing, like, 4D chess. And the fact that he was around 200 years ago, this guy's, like, immortal. It remained dormant for 200 years, and yet it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat Luffy. Interesting. So was this why they were... What makes it weird is, like, who... Was it Shanks who told them when he went, like, because you guys remember when Shanks went to Mary Joa and, like, spoke with the Five Elders during the Reverie, like, a million years ago? And we didn't know, like, what he was talking about, but he came and he was like, I've come to talk about a certain pirate. I always assumed he would be talking about Blackbeard. Was he actually talking about Luffy? Because we know that Shanks robbed a ship and got, like, the fruit, and like the Gum fruit, or what we thought was the Gum fruit. It was being, like, escorted by CP9 at the time, and Who's Who, and Shanks stole it, and then Luffy ate it, and it was, like, kind of like an accident, right? So what I find interesting is that, like, it's always been a little weird and, like, kind of sus that the Gorosei and Im, I guess, but we didn't know about Im, so, like, the Gorosei specifically, because they've been around forever, it's kind of crazy that, like, they weren't, like, aware of Luffy's status. Like, once they saw him stretch or heard that he could stretch, don't you think they should have been like, oh shit, that sounds like our ancient enemy from 800 years ago, right? But no, like, they didn't, like, they were just like, he's small potatoes, you know, don't worry about him, until he became, like, an emperor and started fighting Kaido, and then they're like, oh shit, no, now we need to do something. that makes me think, and I've had this theory for a while, that maybe Shanks mentioned that, like, hey, that fruit I stole from you guys, Luffy ate that shit. And that's what kind of made them like, oh, fuck, like, we gotta stop this guy, like, immediately, even if we have to interfere with, like, the Wano Civil War or whatever. Could be. Could be. It's just a thought, though. I do think it would explain away that retcon, personally. But we'll see. Alright. Oh, this guy. He's the Vice Admiral who was involved in the Buster call at Impel Down. I forget his name. I want to say it's like Bulldog or something. Saint Saturn, as a humble and loyal soldier of the government, I have one question weighing on my mind. You said allowing Vegapunk's message to get out was a failure. Does that imply there was some truth behind his remarks? I mean, that's a good question. And then he gets the fucking death glare. He's probably about to die, like, next panel, you know, but it looks like their Oda's cutting away. Oh, shit. Literally, Saturn just stared this man down, and his face... Wait, hold on. Oh, Vice... Doberman, right. The dog... I was like, I think it's like, has a dog name, like Bulldog or something, but Doberman, okay. Yeah, and the Doberman just gets stared the fuck down. Man just hits him with the Aura Blast, and just his face starts bleeding. And I think Saturn did this to Sanji as well. He kind of hit him with, like, the, you know... Like, have you guys seen The New Guy? Like, it's a fucking dumb, like, kind of, you know, shitty, like, comedy movie from, well, I mean, I like it, but it's like a, kind of like a silly comedy movie from, like, the early 2000s. And there's this one dude, he goes from, like, zero to hero, and he gets, like, mentored on, like, how to be, like, cool and intimidating, by this, like, inmate he meets after getting, like, locked up for something, like, for, you know, just, like, overnight or whatever. And the guy teaches him, like, you gotta hit them with the crazy eyes. And he's like, and, like, essentially, like, makes his eyes all wide, like, kind of like, and, like, everyone just, like, freaks the fuck out. I feel like that's what, our boy Saturn's doing here. He's hitting them with, like, the, don't make me go crazy eyes. Hitting them with the crazy eyes like that. And immediately, this man gets flattened, because we know the New Guy has the strongest hockey in the world. So, of course he gets flattened by this power. Vice Admiral Doberman, oh shit! We need a medic, slap one of them awake. Slap one of them awake. So there's still, a lot of people I guess are still asleep, like, passed out. Vice Admiral, puff, 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 puff. Okay, what's happening? Huh, what's happening? Inside the lab, huh? What's happening? Sky clouds? Oh shit, right. Not good. So I do remember them saying something about sky clouds needing to be used in order to... Like, because it, like, if the world goes underwater, which Vegapunk is predicting will happen, like, very soon, the world will be, like, as we know it, will essentially be submerged. Like, a device that can create, like, I forget what it's called in the Skypiea arc, but, like, that type of cloud that, like, actually allows people to, like, sail on, like, that would actually be... I just had a thought. I just had a fucking thought. What if all of the sky clouds were man-made? What if the whole Skypiea was just completely man-made? Like, what if it's not like a natural phenomenon at all? And that was like a creation of the ancient kingdom, because they knew this shit was gonna happen too. I think I'm spitting. Tell me if I'm spitting. Well, actually, you know what? Don't spoil anything. Don't tell me if I'm spitting. I'll just assume that I'm spitting until I'm proven that I'm not. Anyway, I think I'm cooking, though. I think I'm cooking something. They aren't stopping. Okay, so it looks like someone, possibly like Atlas or Pythagoras or something, probably, like, it looks like they set this thing to overdrive, the cloud making thing, probably to, like, get Punk Records out of reach, and, like, the brain, like the satellite thing, out of reach of the world government, so they literally can't access it. That's, like, super duper smart. Why is the Cloud Factory going haywire? It must be Edison. Oh, right, Edison went. I forgot which one it was. But yeah, Edison, the little guy. It must be Edison, that damn fool. He couldn't just roll over and die in the Fabrio Stratum, could he? Okay, so now she's shooting at him. Bingo. Okay, so we get York cheeks, double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Oda's been drawing more ass lately, and like, you know what? Respect, my dude. Respect. He always used to draw him flat, so I respect him trying to give him like give these ladies a little curvature. And you know what? The dudes as well, man. The dudes are looking muscly, so there you go, my dude. It's so funny because I've heard people say that like I don't read JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I've heard people say that like because like One Piece early on it was all about like kind of like the strongest guys were always like the skinny guys until we got to like, you know, probably like later in the pre-time skip era with like Whitebeard and stuff, right? But like as time's gone on, I feel like our main characters Luffy and Zoro and them have gotten like more buff and like crazy like strong looking, while like I believe in JoJo's like they started out like way too buff, like just like unrealistically buff, and then they've like slowly became like more twink over time. So it's interesting about that inverse relationship that these artists have had. Bingo. So she fires at the thing, the cloud thing. It blows up. Damn it! I've been played. Okay, Rumble. Oh, so what has she done? Rumble. He's taken Punk Records. Oh shit. Oh wait. So she's on the lower cloud. Oh shit, dude. Does that mean? Wait, what? Is Edison? So Edison's still alive. And he's protecting Punk Records by taking it further into the sky. That's crazy. That's an interesting ripple, actually. So there's like a kind of like the government might not have access to like Punk Records and like the giant head that like transmits to all the Vegapunks yet. That might still be under our allies' control, which is like a huge revelation. That's massive. Okay, Punk Records, the Holy Land of Mary Joas. I mean, that's crazy. I just got, wow. That's awesome. That's super cool. The Holy Land of Mary Joas. What do you mean? That dimwit Vegapunk can't be telling the truth? Oh, so now even the Celestial Dragons are discussing this. That's crazy. What is Akainu doing? He still hasn't done anything about Kuma's escape. Besides, the world sinking doesn't affect us. I mean, yeah, they probably don't care. Oh, is this, what's his name? Charlos? What is with these scraps? Oh, because of the famine. They like burned all of the crops. The basically the I think it's interesting that the Revolutionary Army basically put sanctions on the world government by basically like ruining their like supply of food and like cutting off like their connection to certain things. Like, I love that that was part of their goal. Like, actually, like, yeah, we're not trying to, like, necessarily kill everybody, but, like, we just want to, like, put, like, a ton of, like, economic pressure on them to, like, negotiate and, like, fix shit. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty interesting. That's, like, kind of like a realistic approach to how these things might go in real life, you know? Like, even with, like, you know, different wars, it's like you... Like, at least in today's warfare, like with like drones and stuff and kind of like, you know, aerial assaults, like people will do like a, they'll attack critical infrastructure, right? Because they're not trying to like, they're trying to keep the casualties to a minimum, like especially civilian casualties, generally speaking. I mean, depending on the stage that the war is in, right? But like, you know, early stage or like, you know, at a stage where you're trying to like maybe like, you know, like introduce sort of like a peace deal. I'm not trying to get too into politics, but like essentially, you know, attacking critical infrastructure is a way to like deal like economic damage to the infrastructure of a country without like actually, you know, like putting them in a worse position because now they have to build that shit back up again. So it's an interesting wrinkle that Oda's kind of introduced. He's definitely being pretty smart about his approach to some of this stuff. I don't want to say all of it, but some of it he's cooking. Besides, the world sinking doesn't affect us. Okay. What is with these scraps? Okay, so... You buffoon of a chef, I ordered beef. Why did you serve me fish? I'm so terribly sorry, your worship. Our stocks have dwindled. Oh, dude, this guy looks sad, and he's sweating, and he's huffing and puffing, and his stomach is growling. Man, okay, so the implication is his stomach is growling. This man hasn't eaten in forever, and yet he's giving all he has to this Celestial Dragon, which I'm not sure if it's supposed to be Charlos or just some other weird-looking fuck. They all look so fucking inbred and weird. I don't mean inbred in like an offensive way. Like, I think that's literally like what's supposed to be implied by the way they look, right? And like the way they act. Like they've been, you know, they have like the 20 kings and queens and their families have been interbreeding like for centuries. Like, I'm not trying to make any political statement by saying that. That seems to be what Oda is implying, like pretty clearly here, right? Bang! Ah! Flop. Okay, so we shot the cook. This food issue has gone too far. Another silly. I like their silly hairdos. it's pretty funny. I not only missed a meal yesterday, I wasn't allowed any snacks. Yes, these guys are like comically fucked up and weird looking. I love like the diamond-headed lady and this fucking Whoville looking motherfucker back here. Horton here's a Who looking ass. They really do, like, a lot of these celestial dragons look like, I feel like they're specifically designed to look like something out of Dr. Seuss. That's how I feel about them anyway. I not only missed a meal yesterday, I wasn't allowed any snacks. Unacceptable, treated like a common street rat. Is there a famine? Will we survive? Will we starve? I mean, did they not know that this has happened? I don't know. Maybe it wasn't told to them. Maybe this is like, I don't know what's going on. I assume that they knew this, but maybe they've been kept in the dark on this issue. I mean, they do seem like giant babies. I mean, these guys remind me of the guys from like Wall-E, like who are just like the evolution of human beings, just like never walking and just sitting in the chair with like their cups and like, you know, just like fully like unable to move, basically. Yeah, I think that's the implication. We must sentence whoever's responsible to death. No, that's not enough. The negligent scum responsible should be tortured for their mismanagement. Okay, so they think it's mismanagement, not an act of war. The Room of Authority. Oh shit. Are we about to get some Figurlin Garling shit? The Room of Authority. How long have we been streaming for? 40 minutes. Oh my god, I'm not even done one chapter. Okay, I gotta speed things up. The Room of Authority. Garling, what do you think you're doing here? So he's just walking in, because he's a fucking badass, or he looks like a badass. I think we saw a young version of him in the God's Valley flashback with Kuma. New orders have been bestowed upon me. Oh shit, from who? New orders from whom? What are you saying, Garling? Tread lightly, you forget yourself. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, new orders have been bestowed upon me by who? The Vegapunk known as York shall henceforth be under my purview. Oh fuck. We're getting a guy, he's sunning the Gorosei. That's crazy, dude. I didn't think anyone but Eam could, like, just straight up sun these guys. Could straight up, like, just be like, yeah, like, I outrank you in this instance. Like, I don't know if he outranks them all the time, but it seems like in this instance he outranks them, which is crazy. That's insane. And this is Shanks' dad, if I remember correctly. Mr. Moon Man himself. New orders from whom? What are you saying, darling? Tread lightly, you forget yourself. The Vegapunk known as York shall henceforth be under my purview. As I was just named the new Defense Science Warrior God. Oh shit. Oh shit, dude. So he's become one of, now that's not 5 Elder Stars, there's 6 Elder Stars. And or 6 Elder Planets. And he is a moon. So, like, he's not exactly a planet, but, like, he's pretty close, you know? But he's the new Defense Science Warrior God. So what does that mean? Does that mean Eam fired? Because so there's a Defense Science Warrior God. I forget what the other titles are, but I know one of the Warrior Guards of Science, specifically, is, what's his name, right? It's, who's that guy? Who's that dude? The guy we just saw, Saturn, right? Who's still on Egghead right now. Don't tell me. The world is heading for turmoil. An unprecedented level of rebellion is imminent. I mean, yeah. So they have to deputize somebody new, someone who can get shit done. Let us work together to better the world, my fellow elders. So he's become one of the 5 elders. That's crazy. Shanks' dad is one of the 5 elders now. That's wild, bro. That's insane. I mean, he's got a cool as fuck design though. Like the fucking star-shaped like head, the moon-shaped head with like the crazy sideburns that look like kind of like, I don't know, just like it looks cool. I don't know. It shouldn't look cool. It should look stupid, but it looks sick. He looks like scary and badass and like intimidating. Like that's exactly what you want, like an enemy, like a final arc enemy to look like. Even Sandworm Man, Jew Peter is you know, sweating nuts over here, dude. All right. Egghead, the island of the future. Saint Saturn, sir. What's happened to him? Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh shit. So no, he was the defense science warrior god. He is being stripped of his title. Oh fuck, that's crazy, dude. Oh shit. Cause like, I guess Eam thinks he fucked up so bad that like, by letting this information out into the world, that like now he's having his like, his life force drained from him and it's being sent to fucking Garling himself. Oh shit, that's crazy. Ah! Where are those medics? Hurry, we need them. And it was like, you know, kind of like, almost like, seems like smoke and like ash and like wisps, like almost like spirit, like kind of like gooey, like goopy, like black spirit being like kind of torn out of him almost. Saint Saturn, what's going on? And okay, let's proceed. He's one of the world's overseers. We can't let anything happen to him. Is it some sort of disease? Saint Saturn, tell us, what should we do? Now he's rapidly aging, dude. He's just gonna he's decomposing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude is decomposing in real time because like he's lived a million years because he had presumably like some sort of like godly spirit bestowed upon him by Eam or something, right? Like that seems to be the implication. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy. Ah! No, it can't be. Oh, shit. And they're all seeing it, too. Holy fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, God. What the? They're all, like, shocked. I'm shocked, dude. This is crazy. Imu-sama! Saturn. Joy Boy was behind that escape, and you allowed it to happen. Oh, shit. So Eam can also communicate telepathically, just with the Elder Stars, just like the others could as well. Just like the others could communicate telepathically with them, with each other. Moo! Moo! Have mercy! How could I anticipate that power foiling us? I mean, that's fair. Like, I think he did about as good a job as he could have, but maybe that's why they're putting someone new in his place. That's crazy. I did not expect him to just get, like, the soul sucked out of him, like Big Mom style, by Eam, from, like, miles away, from, like, a fucking, I mean, not even miles, like, leagues away. This dude is, like, 1,000, like, leagues away, man, is in, like, a whole different, like, part of the world. Like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Ah! Explosion and fucking Conqueror blast, like fucking hockey explosion going everywhere. His hockey, the life force that was inside of him, that was maintained inside of that body, that, you know, fucking empty husk is just become an empty husk, and he's like just decomposing, you know, because it's just all the aging catching up to him. It's like in the Dark Crystal when the Skeksis die, they like it lived for so long, they live for almost like eternity, that they just like crumble into dust upon death. Ah, Imu-san! Everyone gets blown away. All the vice admirals are getting blown the fuck out. And is that Brook? Is that the Soul King right there? It looks like he has like a white afro at the top here. Unfortunately, not Brook. If it were Brook, that'd be really funny. I assume it looks like the skeleton of Platter. A skeleton? Holy shit, that's crazy. Oh shit, wait. Oh shit. The Vegapunks are still alive, dude. What? So we have one with us, and the others survived? That's insane. That's insane. So they had to abandon Egghead. They had to abandon like, the Mother Flame, which is, like, not great. Like, they lost a big thing to the world government, but they still are players in the story. They can still do things and help the main characters, or, you know, be a third-party force in the world. This is sick. This is awesome, because they know shit. They know a ton of crazy stuff. Okay, let's see what happens. Looks like we weren't able to move the Labostratum, too. The traitor York got in the way. Gotcha, yeah, they lost the Labostratum. But Punk Records itself, which is what transmits their, you know, allows them to, like, back up their memories and transmit stuff and, like, sync with each other, like, that is in their control. And now on a Sky Island that presumably they can steer in some capacity. The signal reaches across the globe, so she'll still be able to connect. But that's better than handing her the whole thing on a silver platter, ain't it? Crazy. I guess it's not too surprising that these guys survived. Like they're kind of like automatons anyway, and I guess like they have different parts that they can customize with. I know like people will see this and they'll be like, oh, Oda never fucking kills anybody, and like I get that. I do, like I appreciate that as like a criticism of Oda. He does not handle death in his series particularly well most of the time. Like this, you know, the saving grace being like some deaths in Wano, and then like Ace and Whitebeard, right? Those are like the big ones that have happened so far, right? I'm assuming we'll see a few more, but I'm not upset that the Vegapunks survive in some capacity. In fact, I think it would be crazy if Vegapunk was completely wiped out. So I'm actually okay with this development. I don't think it's a huge like demerit for the story. Okay. Clasp, nice. How do we look? Absolutely bonkers. I see, you always admired my lovely proportions, huh? He does look silly as fuck. I wonder if like different parts of their body broke apart and they've had to like assemble themselves together into like one body. Like, cause that arm almost looks like it could be, is the Atlas the sheep girl? I forget. I think so. Atlas's arm, I guess. Yeah, because how do we look? I see you always admired my lovely proportions. And like the torso seems like it's Daft Punk over here. So like, interesting. And like, or like the bottom half of the body could be like this guy, or maybe the backpack. I don't know. But like, or maybe the arms. Yeah, I don't know. And like the head is what, Pythagoras? I forget which one. But anyway. That's pretty funny. I think that's what's implied here, because they're like talking to each other, but it's like they're all like one now. They're one guy living on, and that's pretty fun. I think that's actually a really smart way, because it makes there feel like there was consequences, but they are still they live to fight another day. Let's toss York's spare parts out. Haha, good thinking. They're creepy. Interesting. So, okay, so like all of these bodies, there's that, and it's not surprising at all. Like Vegapunk seems like he's thinking like 12 steps ahead. He's playing chess, not checkers. So it's understandable that he would come up with these like countermeasures, right? Like that doesn't surprise me at all. I think that makes all the sense in the world, right? Let's toss York's spare parts out. Haha, good thinking. They're creepy. Witheria, come in. Anyone there? This here's Vegapunk. Vegapunk, but I thought you were dead. Oh shit! So these are Nami's tutors, the wizards of Witheria, right? Interesting that Vegapunk has a relationship with them. I wonder if Nami is aware of that. I feel like she probably isn't, because she did not bring it up, so she probably doesn't know. All right, Kamabaka Queendom. Oh my, how grisly! What's gonna happen? Are we going to die? I don't want to die. No, water's gonna kill me. No, water's gonna kill me. I can swim. To put it bluntly, none of us knew these details. The Void Century covered up a massive war. Oh, okay, so she's like us. She's taking notes, you know? She's trying to, she's making a lore video. She's Mr. Morge. Does that guy even still exist? I don't even know. I haven't been following, One Piece YouTube for ages. But I assume there are still some like One Piece theory people out there, because that was like a billion-dollar industry. It was like a couple $1,000 industry at least, and those losers will never quit, no matter how batshit and stupid their theories get, no matter how unhinged they sound, right? At some point, you gotta like have a self-aware moment as those guys. Like, remember the raid will fail theory by Morge? That was so fucking stupid. It had like a little bit of merit early on, but that was never gonna happen. Okay. The Void Century covered up a massive war. Excuse me. And that culminated in ancient weapons tech, plunging the world 200 meters deeper into the ocean. So, interesting. The ancient weapons is what caused the tides to rise, and the polar ice caps to melt. Understandable. Not only that, but the one who claims the One Piece will not only be crowned Pirate King, they'll likely get to wield that devastating power for themselves. Excuse me, guys. We can't let that happen. The world will sink? This explains why the first celestial dragons chose to live on the Red Line. It's the highest point on the planet. True. There's also Tequila Wolf, Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, and Bourbon Wolf. Oh, so there's different bridges. I always thought it was just one big bridge. But I guess it's like they're building bridges between islands. It's like a Sisyphean task. But I assume that like there always had to be a reason behind it. And it seems that the reason is, you know, at least this is what Eva's speculating. It's great to see Ivankov. I don't really care about a lot of the revolutionaries. They haven't been like super interesting or impressive yet, but Ivankov's like an OG, you know, we fuck with them. This is why they and Bourbonwolf. I like reading it in the Eva accent. This is why they've spent the last 700 years forcing slaves to build all those gigantic structures. All the pieces are falling into place. Okay, this is the other cool guy, Karasu, the Birdman. You took the words right out of my mouth. Mine too. Excuse me. I think I got a little bit of hiccups from that last poll. Excuse me. Hopefully those will pass soon. Vegapunk, among those who heed your warning, many will act out of self-interest, not peace. Okay, we got a classic dragon send-off. Damn, I really do have the hiccups. Fuck. We must hurry and achieve victory for our cause before the people of the world kill each other to secure habitable land. I mean, yeah. An era of chaos dawns. Chapter 1125, end. Whew. All right. Next chapter. Settling the score. Ogre Child Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 14. The girls from the soba shop in Curry have gone missing. Interesting. So a lot of people have gone missing. That's interesting. So this is the soba girl that I think Sanji's friends with, right? Like in the anime, they gave her like a little crush on him, I think, after she saved, or after he saved her and her rat from Queen. That's cute. I like that she's still a cover story character. The girls from the soba shop in Kuri have gone missing. Huh. After we parted ways with you folks at Water 7, we wanted to catch a glimpse of the captain, so we headed for Little Garden. You did, huh? Okay, so we're learning kind of what Oimo and Kashi have been up to. That's awesome. And like a rare instance of like characters actually catching up on what they've been up to, which like doesn't happen in One Piece that often. So this is kind of interesting to actually get a scene like this, to be honest. Do you think either of these tough old goats is going to be... Oh, You did, huh? Makes sense you'd be curious. It had been 100 years, right? Do you think... And Luffy's like eating and talking at the same time. He just knows how to eat and talk, sleep and talk, shit and talk. I mean, no, eat and sleep, eat and talk at the same time. Probably eat and fight as well. The dude is just unstoppable. He's unbeatable. Okay, so let's keep going. And when we showed up, wouldn't you know it, but they were beating on each other with their bare fists. What? Why? Yeah. Our weapons were busted. Yeah, because they used it to, slash the fish with the Ikaku sovereignty, right? If I recall correctly, I believe that's how it went down. Okay, let's see. Do you think either of these tough old goats is going to be done in by simple punches? Fair. To get new weapons, you're going to keep fighting? Oh, wait, hold on. Do you think either of these tough old goats is going to be done in by simple punches? Okay, so yeah, this is like a two-part page. It's just split up in a weird way. Nope, sure don't. Okay, so this is a great... I hate that this scanlator split these two pages up, because this page would have been sick to see. This is like an awesome spread. Nope, sure don't. And the only way to finish a proper duel is death. In the end, they had to put a stop to it, and we made our way back to Elbaf together. Okay, cool. So they actually went back to Elbaf. I know some people are like super pissed that they weren't just like fighting on Little Garden forever. I can understand that perspective to some degree, but like honestly, I'm kind of glad. Like I'm just glad they're back. Like I could understand. Like it would be cool if they went back to their duel at some point. Yeah, because in the end we had to put a stop to it. We made our way back to Elbaf together to get new weapons. Gotcha. So they needed new weapons. So I guess that makes sense. It wasn't like they came around for some like specific purpose. They wanted new weapons. That makes sense. I think it's a pretty Viking reason. I hope some people are happy with that. You know who you are out there. Unbelievable. Come on, Nami. Did you learn nothing at Little Garden? So Nami's, Oh, unbelievable. Okay. Come on, Nami. Did you learn nothing at Little Garden? Oh, she's saying what they're saying is unbelievable. I thought Usopp was like being like, yo, don't chug your drink. You're going to be fucking wasted, my girl. Like, what are you doing, girl? But no, I think she's saying what their story's unbelievable. Or like, that she thinks they're unbelievable. But come on, Nami, did you learn nothing at Little Garden? That's right, tell her, Usopp. Oh, nice. Luffy's like, all right, tell her, Usopp, with a fucking giant glizzy in his mouth. Hilarious. This stuff's strong. Oh shit, so Sanji's like, damn, son, this shit get me fucked up. It's called absinthe. Oh shit, they're drinking absinthe. The spirit is known as the Green Fairy. Okay, shit. We're learning about absinthe, getting their fucking drink on. It can make you hallucinate, so watch out. Oh shit. Are they about to trip balls together? That's so funny. Oh nice, they're having like a little party. Okay, this is cute as fuck, dude. Just getting to see the Straw Hats like be like jovial and like I'm so glad Oda is just giving some page time for some like classic Straw Hat downtime, even if it's short. Just panels like this of them laughing and drinking together with like their old buddies and like partying, and Brooks playing music and Chopper's doctoring, yai. Okay, and like anyway, but like this is great. Like this is awesome. Like seeing like them laugh together and hang out and just have like a jovial time. I feel like we haven't like, and even Jinbei's laughing and yucking it up, dude. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. I feel like this is like the first time in a long time we've seen like actual like levity from like the Straw Hat crew together. I mean, maybe right after Wano we saw like a little bit of them just like palling around, but I feel like we got into Egghead like super quickly. Like it was like the next chapter. So at least that's how I remember it. I could be wrong. I would have to rewatch my have to rewatch the episode of ChipZ Ahoy to refresh myself. But I'm pretty sure that's kind of how it went to some degree. I'm sure there were some in-between chapters though. Aw, Kuma. Oh, he's taking care of her, too. We finally got the chance to see it together. What's she talking about? What's she, see what together? She's talking about the horizon. Okay, I thought maybe she was referring to Nika. Dude, is Kuma, like, joining the... If Kuma joined the crew, that would be fucking sick, dude. Because he saved their asses, like, 2 years ago or whatever. I feel like he should be like an honorary member. Like Kuma is an OG like sick dude. He's a good ass guy, and Bonnie can join too. Fuck it. I wonder what happened to Bonnie's crew. I feel like they got like fucked up by Blackbeard, right? She's basically been going solo in the New World since then, I think. We finally got the chance to see it together. The horizon at sea. Aww, because she always wanted to go to sea with her pop, you know? That's pretty great. That's pretty cute. And like the fact that she's sitting on his lap, sorry, that she's sitting on his lap, that's cute as fuck. I love that. It's awesome to see. That's really great. The horizon at sea. Okay. 1 month earlier, at the island of Gartel in the New World, an incident occurred. Oh shit. 1 month. It's only been a month since this happened, since the what's his name, Bartolomeo burned the flag. I guess that makes sense time-wise, because yeah, like, has it really only been 1 month since like when did that happen? That happened in God damn it, when did that happen? That happened in Whole Cake Island, right? It was a cover arc during Whole Cake Island. I guess that's only been a month. It feels like 10 years. I mean, in real time, it was probably about probably close to that, probably 6 to 8 years for sure. But in One Piece time, it's been 1 month, and it feels like the world has changed so much in 1 month. We've had new emperors appear, other emperors defeated. The Reverie happened. The Shushubukai got disbanded. The fucking Seraphim have appeared. An island just got erased. People got killed at the Reverie. A king got killed at the Reverie. Dude, and now this broadcast from Vegapunk, it feels honestly, this feels oh man, it feels like America in 2025. So much shit happening every day, and it's always crazy, and you could never predict it. But anyway, not to get too political, but yeah. In the territory of red-haired Shanks, Emperor of the Sea, the pirate known as Bartolomeo, the Man-Eater, burned the flag of the red-haired pirates and delivered a blow to their honor. Oh shit. So Shanks, I think this is Shanks's ship? Yeah, because Bartolomeo's ship has Luffy as the masthead, right? So that would make sense. In the territory of red-haired... Okay, I already read that part. If I allow you to get away with this... Oh shit, they captured him. They hogtied his ass. If I allow you to get away with this, then all the other islands and pirates to whom I've given this flag will lose the faith they put into it. And my friends will be subject to danger. So it seems like he's kind of scolding him. He doesn't want to discipline him because I guess he maybe likes him, or he thinks he's like a friend of Luffy's or something. So, interesting. Then all the other islands and pirates whom I've given this flag will lose the faith I put into it. And my friends will be subject to danger. You're right about that. I'm sorry for what I've done. Oh shit, they beat the fuck out of him. I wasn't thinking about none of when I did this. It was a stupid, ignorant thing I did. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised to see. It seems kind of weirdly out of character for Bartolomeo. Anyone else feel that way? I feel like the Bartolomeo I know would be indignant as fuck, just like Luffy, and he would spit, because he doesn't know. As far as we're aware, and I'm pretty sure we know this, he doesn't know, why would he have burned down the flag of Shanks's island if he knew that they had a relationship? Clearly he didn't know that Shanks is Luffy's hero, you know? It's the fact that he is groveling like this. I know he already got beat up, but the Bartolomeo I knew would have been he would have given everyone the fucking middle finger and pissed in their face. And yeah, he would have taken a shit and dumped right in front of him and be you know what, fuck you. The fact that he's just groveling, I get it, he got beat up, but he is fucking face down, groveling, just regretting everything about burning the flag and terrorizing these people. Stand on your shit, dude. If you're gonna do some fuck shit like that, fucking stand on it. That's all I'm trying to say, dude. Bart, get your shit together. Come on, man. Fuck that shit. That's some weak pussy bullshit. Luffy would be ashamed of your ass, dude. Luffy stand my ass, man. This guy is no longer the head of the fan club. We don't fuck with this guy. This shit is fucking stupid. Okay. Shanks looking fucking menacing. He's looking fucking angry. And who's this guy? Do we know who this is? Like Mr. fucking Ponytail, Shanks' friend. He looks cool. He's got a cool design. This is a bottle of deadly poison. You need to go and make Straw Hat Luffy take this within the next month. What? Shanks is trying to poison Luffy? What the fuck, dude? Is he really becoming like competition for Luffy? Are we about to get like the Shanks arc? Like where Luffy takes down Shanks? Honestly, he went to meet with the Gorosei, dude. Some people have been thinking Shanks might be an evil motherfucker. I don't think he's evil, but clearly, like, he could end up being an antagonist to Luffy at the very least. So, we'll just have to see. Okay, let's see. Huh? It causes excruciating pain, massive hemorrhaging, and ultimately death. Your boss has to pay for your crimes. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Why would Mr. Luffy have to do that? That's what, I forget Bartolomeo's second-in-command's name is, but he looks just like Bart. I assume they're brothers. I assume that's, like, what's meant to be implied by that. I do forget his name, though. He's the one who got beat up by Maynard, and then Bartolomeo beat up Maynard to get back at him. Whoa! And he bite. Okay, Bart, you're back in my good graces. That is some king shit. Okay, I'm doing a 180 on Bart. I went from like, how dare you grovel before another emperor? You're gonna be like did fucking Jinbei grovel before an emperor? Even Nami stood on her shit in front of like, you know, fucking Big Mom and like all these other people. Like Usopp would stand on that, dude. Like Jinbei went straight up to Big Mom and was like, fuck you. Like, I'm not afraid of your ass. Like, that's what I expect of fucking Bart. But, like, he was fucking shitting and pissing himself a second ago. But now he's doing some fucking base shit. And he's like, I will take the punishment. Like, it was my mistake. I'm not gonna fucking let you poison Luffy. You poisoning me instead. Fuck you. That's awesome. Okay, Bart, you're back in the crew, buddy. You're back in it. Okay. Let's see. Chomp. Whoa! Glug, 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 glug. Okay, so he's glugging and guzzling. No, boss. No, boss! Don't drink it. Don't drink it, boss. It'll kill you. Go, go. You're gonna spit up blood and die. You're gonna spit up blood and die. I'm okay with that. Oh shit, that's badass. Okay. And now Shanks is kind of like... and Ben Beckman are kind of like, okay, dude, you know what? We kind of fuck with you now. We respect. I feel like Shanks is gonna give him the antidote. I feel like Shanks is gonna like kind of be like, no, actually, you're kind of cool. The fact that like you would do that for Luffy makes you kind of like all right in my book, and like I forgive you for being a bit of an asshole. You know, I can see that happening. Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission. I don't remember him talking like this. Maybe it's just this translation. I don't know. I assume it was like a localization thing back in the day. Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank from the flag and we... From the ritual... Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank from the ritual cups we... Oh, right. When they drank the ritual cups, he didn't have permission. Like, Luffy wasn't like... Luffy was like, no, don't drink. Like... I am, like, want to be the freest guy. If I'm traveling around with you guys, I won't be free. And then they drink. They're like, no, we don't care what you think. We're free to do what we want. We want to devote ourselves to you. So they all take the drink. Yeah, so I guess that's what's kind of, like, he's referring back to. He's like, Mr. Luffy didn't give us no permission for the ritual cups we drank from and the flag we use. This ain't got nothing to do with him. Please don't tell him I did this. Okay. I don't want him to waste a single precious second of his time on the likes of me. Wow. Damn, dude. That's crazy. This is just one of... I'll have to think about this more later, but I want to keep going. This is just one of those things that happens. A common thug stands up to an emperor and gets slaughtered for it. Nothing more, nothing less. So he's trying to let Luffy off the hook. He's trying to give Luffy an alibi. He's trying to give him an out. It's interesting. It makes sense. Sorry guys, just one moment. Yeah, like it does make sense that he would like go to bat for Luffy in this way. So I respect it. I respect it. Okay. I sure wish I could have seen Mr. Luffy be the king of the pirates, though. Damn. Shanks is kind of giving him a cold-ass stare, but like the fact that he believes... I feel like he's winning Shanks over. I feel like Shanks is gonna maybe take it a little bit easy on him and give him a like antidote and be like, you know what? You know, get lost. If we ever see you in these parts again, we'll fucking kill you. You know, I feel like that's kind of what we're gearing up to with these guys. And I can see it. I really screwed up bad, damn it all. You gotta carry on after I'm gone, boys. Boss! Farewell, my friends. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, what's happening? Whoa, they let us go, so I guess he passed out, and then he woke up. Whoa, they let us go? Go, 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 get us out of here. So if that wasn't poison, then he wasn't trying to kill Mr. Luffy after all, was he? I thought an Emperor of the Sea would be more bloodthirsty. Okay. Okay, so we're seeing good guy Shanks. He's doing good guy stuff. Like, we know. We know, Shanks, we know. You suck, you know. You're not a bad guy. We get it. Yeah. He's not a bad guy. He's not a bad guy. And we know it. So if that wasn't poison, then he wasn't trying to kill. I thought an Emperor Sea would be more bloodthirsty. Guess he's a bigger softy than I realized. He's like hucking it up. What's that smirk for, Captain? I mean, doesn't it feel good knowing how much they care for Luffy? Aww. Okay, that's pretty cute. I can't deny. I like that Shanks is also a Luffy fan, you know? That's cute as fuck. Oh shit, they're gonna fucking kill them anyway. What if, like, Shanks was actually gonna let them go and Yasop's just like, nah, I can't, I'm not, like, no, fuck that. And he just, like, takes matters into his own hands and just caps all those guys. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I hope that's what happens. I hope that's what we're gearing up for. Alright, Captain, step aside. And he's like, huh? Every action has a price to be paid. He's gonna sink their ship. Oh shit. The Bartolomeo Pirates ship sinks in the waters of Gartel Island. Okay, so they sunk the going Luffy senpai. How sad. Pour one out for your boy. Pour one out for a real one. I'm pouring one out right now. Damn. So I guess they died. That's the end of their adventure. I'm sure they'll be fine even if their ship gets exploded. So I think they'll be okay. Because Barto has the barrier fruit, so yeah, of course they're going to be fine, actually. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. The Bartolomeo pirate ship sinks in the waters of Gartel Island. And the Luffy masthead is so funny. Status unknown. Okay. Pirate Island full of lead. What the hell happened here? While I was away, Pizarro... Oh, this is Blackbeard. Zay-ha-ha-ha! What the hell happened here? While I was away, Pizarro. Oh, he has a bandage. The island has a bandage on it. Okay, that's pretty funny. I now kind of understand why they haven't been showing us the full scale of the island since leaving. Yeah, I know it looks bad, but... Oh, shit, and Blackbeard's like, got his fucking gun. He's about to fucking shoot him in the mouth. Hold his mouth open and just stuff the gun in. That's some crazy work right there. Blackbeard, this is one of the scariest moments, I think. He's there. I don't think he's ever looked this scary. Like, he looks like he's ready to fuck this guy up. And dude, Pizarro is fucking scared as fuck. So that's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Okay. You heard about how the whole world is about to get in on the act? Didn't you heard about? Okay. You heard about how the whole you heard about how the whole world is about to get in on the act, didn't you? The poneglyphs ain't just the knowledge of the underworld anymore. The four emperors are about to have a full-scale scramble for the stones. Even the government and navy are getting involved. You can't win if you don't take them seriously. And the key piece to all that is Kobe. So how do you let him get away? And he doesn't know that they've captured Garp in his place. So, like, obviously, you know, I mean, you know, he was away, so he's blaming Pizarro. I'm sorry, Teach, I'm sorry. Give me a minute and I'll tell you the story. So first things first, we also let Moria get away. He let Moria get away too. Shit. Where did the store go again? Oh, I like San Juan Wolf. He's just a silly little guy / a silly big guy, just kind of walking around, you know, putting the houses back together. That's cute as fuck. I actually kind of fuck with that. Moria got away too? More to the left. Your butt broke one. Oh, his butt knocked over one. That's pretty funny. I didn't notice that. Commodore! Okay, so now everyone's yelling, Commodore! Like all the fucking pirates of Pirate Island. We're ready to go at a moment's notice. We know you'll be the man who claims the One Piece, Blackbeard. Conquer the world for us. Okay, fuck yeah. That's awesome. Aw, dude, Shiryu looks like so fucking badass, dude. He's just always Auramaxing. Shiryu is always on that Auramax bullshit. I swear to God. Hear that? Morale sky high out there. We gotta take advantage of that. So repeat that for me, Kuzan. You let Kobe get away, but... though to be honest, I thought I killed him, but he ended up alive instead. Okay, so yeah, in this case, it's, they got Garp, which is crazy. They have captured, the Blackbeard Pirates have captured fucking Garp. That's insane. I have no idea where this is going. This is like a crazy turn of events, and I'm so here for it, man. This is fucking sick. Okay. I thought I killed him, but he ended up alive instead. It's a hell of a feat, Kuzan. Who else could possibly take him down? Yeah, so he's kind of gassing up Kuzan, you know, understandably. I don't know why, so he shit on Pizarro, but he's kind of like, he's giving Kuzan some props. He's like, dude, who the fuck, yo, it's a hell of a feat, Kuzan. Who else could possibly take him down? It took all of us together, and we just barely managed. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. Oh, this would have been the double page spread with all the crew. So you got Pizarro in the wall. You got San Juan looking through the door. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I really like Ivaru Pizarro. He's grown on me a lot. Like, his showing in that chapter, or in those chapters against Garp and Sword, were, like, really fucking cool, man. That was some cool shit. And he was really impressive. Like, his, like, island power or whatever is fucking nuts. That's a crazy ability. Yeah, the only person we don't see in here... Well, there's a couple people, I think. Alright, let's proceed. I love how fucked up Blackbeard's crew is. I like that they're just, like, alternate version Luffy's crew. Like, they're all kind of silly, they're all kind of fuck-ups, but they're strong as fuck when they get serious, and, like, you don't want to underestimate them. The wind's in our favor now, we! And we've got the three-eyed girl on top of that. Hey, patch me in to Lafitte. Where's Lafitte right now? Oh shit, he's got Pudding. Okay, yeah, so that's Pudding that he's kind of... Oh, dude, no, not Pudding, man. Get her out of there, dude. This is... Yeah, not cool. You know, because the Blackbeard Pirates will straight up, like, you know, sexually assault somebody, you know? They're fucked up, dude. So yeah, you gotta be careful around these guys. They're like OG pirates, like old school style. They're not people you want to, like... be around unconsensually. I don't know. I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not trying to cancel Blackbeard. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't expect the highest, like, moral character from, like, this crew specifically. That's all I'm saying. Headquarters of Umit Shipping Company. Oh shit, the shipping magnates. We're getting into underworld shit right now. Okay. Headquarters of Umit Shipping Company. Yes, Commodore. So I guess Lafitte's at the shipping company, probably doing a black market dealing of some kind. Yes, yes, Commodore. What are the revolutionaries up to? Oh, okay, interesting. So Lafitte was actually on Mary Joa, kind of like keeping an eye on things for Blackbeard. That's crazy, dude. I wondered where Lafitte might be. Because I don't think we saw them against the against the Heart Pirates, or against Sword. So that's pretty interesting. That's pretty notable that Lafitte's been kind of keeping an eye on Mary Joa this whole time. So that's cool. That's cool as fuck. I like that Lafitte's like an information gatherer. You know, that's a really like notable, like cool skill that like he's specifically suited for, right? They seem to be quite serious about attacking provisions. The gondolas at Redport continue to break. Oh shit. And they don't seem to work at all when they actually have food on board. It's bad enough that food shipments have been cut off from many countries. Mary Joa, Navy. But even when the Navy... Okay, so bad enough that food shipments have been cut off from many countries. So that's also the work of the Revolutionary Army. They've been basically trying to put like a ton of pressure on the Celestial Dragons and the world government by getting to the Celestial Dragons. You know, basically they're fucking with the elites. They're fucking with the 1%. And I fuck with it. Okay. It's bad enough that food shipments have been cut off from many countries, but even when the Navy secures a route, the gondolas crash. Okay. Oh, dude. Oh, this chapter is awesome. I love that we're getting some Blackbeard shit. This is great. If we end up with any of those Celestial Dragons actually starving, then we'll really be living in unprecedented times. I love it. Well, stop enjoying the show and get to prepping. Already on top of it. So it looks like now Lafitte might bite. What is Lafitte prepping? What is Lafitte prepping? Like when they say prepping, what do they mean? And we know that, oh shit, we know, what's her name? Well, we know Von Auger and I want to say Charlotte Devon, or not Charlotte Devon, Davon, I forget her first name. Like they went to Egghead and like stole something. I forget what they stole. But that's pretty interesting. So yeah, we'll have to see what maybe we'll learn. I know they did something on Egghead. They were there for a reason. I don't remember what the reason was. So we'll see what happens. If we end up with any of those Celestial Dragons actually starving, then we'll really be living in unprecedented times. I love it. Already on top of it. Okay, so get to prepping. Nice. I wonder what they're prepping, because it could be just fucking with the Celestial Dragons more. I'm guessing it has something to do with the ancient weapons. I feel like they're fucking... Like, Blackbeard is playing 4D chess right now. He's about to make his move. This is fucking sick. Pirate Island. Pizarro, we're back! Yeah, it's Devon. Okay. Katarina Devon. Sorry. I wanted to say, like, Gabriella Devon, and I'm like, no, that's not it. Come pick us up. What's with you in refusing to pull the ship to harbor? I'm injured, you know. Yeah! Okay, so they're getting picked up there. Oh, and they have this dude who knows like the locations of the ancient weapons. Like, what's his name? Caribou. Wet-haired Caribou. Wow, we're in trouble now. Big trouble. A gigantic monstrosity has plucked us right off of the Whitecaps as I live and breathe. Sir, madam, do something. Spare little old me from this dreadful fate. Okay, so this guy's being cringe, as usual. Never particularly liked Caribou. Kind of never really fully understood the point of this character, but I guess we're getting to the point, which is that he's been along the routes that the Straw Hats have been on. You know, he was in Wano. He was in Fishman Islands, you know, doing some fuck shit. And now he's potentially going to be an informant for Blackbeard, which is pretty crazy, or at least he's going to be used as one. Oh, would you shut up already? Is that the guy you brought? Yep. Oh, shit, are we going to get it now? Oh, shit, here we go. 2 days have passed since leaving Egghead. Okay, so some time is passing. Are we going to start Elbaf this chapter? Let's see. Since leaving Egghead, and even the giant pirate ship, the Great Eric, has yet to reach Elbaf. Wait, what? Okay, 2 days have passed since leaving Egghead, and even the giant pirate ship, the Great Eric, has yet to reach Elbaf. How could this happen? We drank ourselves into a stupor and woke up to find, for a very particular reason, the Sunny is gone. We can't find it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait, so who's on the Sunny? Because clearly, okay. So is it like, we gotta get that ship. We can't go back to Elbaf without it. So they drank too much during the party. They passed out for like 2 days, and now they've woken up, and like Luffy might be missing. That's pretty crazy. We gotta get that ship. We can go back to Elbaf. We can't go back to Elbaf without it. I wonder if it got chomped to bits by a fish. And of course, Robin thinks of like the darkest, like shittiest future, possible potential situation that she can think of, and everyone's like, "Dude, what the fuck? Why would you say that?" It's not funny this time. You've seen how big they are around here. That's what Frankie's saying, talking about the giants and their, the giants. But no, he's talking about the big fish. Where did you go, Luffy? Nami, hey, wake up. I have a feeling they might already be. They might have, because those guys don't drink. Well, Nami does, but like Luffy doesn't drink. And Usopp might be in the same boat. I could see Luffy and Usopp wanting to get a head start and go straight to Elbaf, like, because the others fell asleep and like they're going to be late. So this could create an interesting scenario where they're getting there before the giants, so the giants can't vouch for them, and now they might have like some fucking fights on their hands. There might be some misunderstandings. Like, this could be good. This is good setup. Oda's cooking here. Oda's cooking. This is good. Nami, hey, wake up. Ugh. Ugh. Oh no, just ugh, because she's hungover. Blink. Ooh, I think I have a hangover. Yeah. Huh? So she wakes up and just in a fucking, it looks kind of like it would be like I'm getting Viking. It's giving Viking, you know what I'm saying? I think it's Viking. So she's in a Nami version of a Viking outfit, which means, I mean, good for her. But yeah, like, this is what's happening. I mean, she looks great. But yeah, so this is what's happening. And fuck, she's awake. There we go. Next chapter. I think I can at least do one more tonight. We might be able to get through two. We'll see. I might try to get through two, but we'll start with one. 127. What time is it? 8:30? It'd be nice if I could get to... How long can I stream for? I mean, technically I have as long as I want. I guess I could go till... Because we've been going for an hour and a half. I guess I could go till probably like 10 o'clock. Probably. Or at least like 9:30. So yeah, we'll do another hour. Adventure in the Land of Mystery. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, and she's hanging out with Duke Dogstorm, who's like an awesome character. Do I wish his fight with Jack got a little bit more spotlight? Yes, because I feel like that was built up. But that being said, I like him a lot. He's really cool. I fucks with Dogstorm. He's a cool ass dude. Oni Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 15. The Daimyo of Curry. Inuarashi grows concerned after these disappearances. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. So now they're setting up this mystery. Where have these people been disappearing to? Do you guys think Big Mom and Kaido will make an appearance in this cover arc? Because some people think they're still alive. And who knows, maybe it's been revealed already. Because I'm catching up, obviously. Some people think they're still alive. Other people, like me, think they actually have to be dead in order for the story to progress. Like, if they're still alive and not, like, debilitatingly injured at the very least, the story can't proceed. Because they're, like, essentially, like, the Yonko still exists. The old guard still exists. They had to be taken out because they were the old guard, right? I think that's kind of the vibe. Because now all the current Yonko are, like, next gen people, like people who, post-Rocks. We're getting into post-Rocks era. Although, it'd be cool if we get a Rocks flashback, like a full one. I want to know more about that group, so we'll see what happens. There's a fire. Giant confusion. Get some spring water and put it out. Hey, do you smell that aroma? Is it coming from the forest? Oh shit, look at this giant tree, man. We got Yggdrasil vibes. Let's go, dude. I love the shape of the houses. Like, I love, like, the pronounced brick and, like, stone. This is cool. I'm already, like, Oda is cooking with the designs and the backgrounds and, like, these little, like, kind of, like, ornate floret type things. I don't know what's happening here, but I'm fucking with, like, the designs. He's cooking here. There's a fire. Get some spring water and put it out. Hey, do you smell that aroma? If the flames spread to Yggdrasil, then the country's done for. We need to report this to the great sun god. Oh shit, who's the sun god? So the sun god, is the sun god the king of Elbaf? If the flames spread to Yggdrasil, then the country's done for. We need to report this to the great sun god. You know what could be? Because we know that, like, because obviously there's, like, sun god Nika. That's come up before, right? So we know that that's a thing to some degree. Sun god Nika is a thing that exists in the world of One Piece. Is it possible that someone is masquerading as the sun god? Could it be Loki? That would be pretty Norse of you, Oda. So, could be. I feel like that's not out of the realm of possibility. I do want to think about this, though. Like, so, like, what if they're doing, like, kind of like a behind the curtain type thing? Like, because, yeah, the sun god, like, when 80 years ago or whatever, when Big Mom... Was it 80 years ago? It was probably close to 80 years ago. When Big Mom was still like a little kid living on Elbaf with Mother Carmel's people, like Mother Carmel's group of children, like her orphanage. I remember that when Mother Carmel turned the fire that Linlin started into like her version of like Prometheus, essentially. I think it was called something else. And she would use it to light her cigarette, which was fucking badass. But yeah, like I'm trying to remember, she told them like the sun god saved us this day, as if it was like these people are like deeply religious about like the sun god, like they believe this shit. So it's weird that they're saying we're going to report this to the sun god, because that feels very different than the sort of presentation we got on that mythical figure way back when, right? So that's interesting. To the great sun god, okay. If the flames spread to Yggdrasil, then the country's done for. Watch it be like Luffy cooking some meat, like somewhere. Like just in the forest, just camping out, cooking meat. I feel like that's what it's going to be. And he's going to get into like some big giant fights. Something's wrong with this. What could have happened to these stinger mole? Okay. They don't just fall out of the sky. So they have these giant bees called stinger mole. People in the forest reported that the tremors we felt earlier were caused when the mighty ear god collapsed. Ear god or bear god? I feel like it's meant to say bear god, but it says ear god. Okay. People in the forest reported that the tremors we felt earlier were caused when the mighty ear god collapsed. Don't be stupid. What could hurt that enormous rabbit? Oh, interesting. Big Stein Castle. Oh shit, this looks cool as fuck too, this castle. Big Stein Castle. I love the look of these Vikings, man. They look so cool. I love that they're all giant too. Dude, this is awesome. We're getting Elbaf, man. I am so fucking stoked. This is amazing. I can't believe I waited this long to get back into this shit. Like, this is awesome. Okay. Big Stein Castle. Yeah! It's still alive? Oh shit, so huge bees, and they're in the castle already. Holy shit. Nami is somehow in Big Stein Castle, which probably like reaches into the clouds like the Jack and the Beanstalk myth, right? Like that's the only thing that would make sense, right? What's with this huge bee thing? Morning, Nami. Say, where are we? Okay, so she's got Zeus out and he's shocked the thing. Oh, that's the lightning strike going on? No idea. Oh, and that's why they're falling out of the sky, because Nami's been shocking them. I love having Nami as our point of view character going into Elbaf. I think that's like such an interesting choice. But since she is one of the more underpowered members of the crew, like that makes a ton of sense. And like this is giving me like on some level like Thriller Bark vibes. Like the crew gets separated right off the bat, and it seems like at like the weakling group and maybe Luffy have gotten to the island first somehow. So possibly by just taking the Sunny there while the others were passed out from drinking. So This is crazy. I'm like super into this. I love when Oda kind of like splits up the crew to give different crew members their shine. And I think Oda's doing a really good job with the way he's like kicking this arc off. Because it like the fact that Nami's there first and like is our point of view character so far makes me feel like Oda's going for like a true old school adventure piece feeling. Like kind of like Skypiea, like I don't know, I would even say like Water 7 or and like Thriller Bark. Like Skypiea and Thriller Bark are probably like the most like pure, like we're gonna go to a new island that's like crazy and we're just gonna explore this shit and find whatever's here. And I love that that's the vibe we're getting here. That's really cool. What is with this huge bee thing? Okay, morning Nami. Oh, no idea. Last thing I knew we were still on the giant ship. Wow, somebody save me. Zoro, Luffy, Zoro, Sanji-kun. I'll even take Usopp. Aw, don't diss my boy Usopp like that. Come on, girl. What's up with me? I don't even remember changing. Am I dreaming? Where is this place? I mean, she looks like that's a really cute outfit on Nami, but that's like one of, like, I would say that's one of the better, like, recent outfits for her. I like it. I don't know, it just looks cute. I like the feather cape. I like the long, what's it called, like sock thingies, like the things that hang over your shoes, like Coyote Stark wears in fucking Bleach. It's some kind of castle. Oh shit. Nami, huh? Usopp's voice. Youch! Oh, and she tripped because the fucking stones are super protruding, because it's like supposed to like be a place probably like to wipe the dirt off of the giant's shoes, right? Like that's what this is for. Like that's how people design floors like this, you know, to kind of catch I don't know, catch dirt, like be like have good tread for like larger feet. That's probably the main thing, is just to have good tread on the ground. What's wrong with the floor? It's all bumpy. Clatter. Who the fuck? Is this Chopper or Usopp? She's like, huh? It's huge! Oh, it's a porcupine. Scream! God damn, dude. Oda, what are you doing? Sticking her butt out like that. Come on, bro. I can't be looking at that right now. It's huge! Scream! Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Ba-donk-a-donk-a-donk. That's what I'm saying, dude. Oda really is drawing the asses, like, of the female characters, like, more... Like, he's I don't know, I feel like he's switched up. Like, I'm not complaining, dude. Like, you know. But, yeah, I feel like he never used to draw, like, fat asses. But now he's kind of like... He seems like he's, like, more down to experiment with the rear realm, you know what I'm saying? The rear realm. That's where I'm trying to live, baby. Ba-dump, ba-dump, ba-dump. Grrr. Yeah, wait, I didn't mean to startle you. I love that she'll shock the bees, but not the porcupine. I understand, Nami. Bees are kind of like freaky alien things. Porcupines are like cute mammals, just like us, so. Usopp, where are you? Over here. Save me! And he's in the Cheshire Cat's mouth. What the fuck? I mean, I love the design of these creatures, especially the cat. The cat is awesome. I love how funny this guy looks when he came out of or when he saw Nami. He's just got one sweatbeat, he's smiling. Now he's pissed. What are you doing there? Another monster? Ah, another monster. Okay. Ugh, I've got my own problems. What is this, a monster manor? Shri! Zeus, extend! Leave it to me! I'm gonna fall! And it's pushing her off the end. Huh? And she saw, oh, that's a cool look too. He looks like a Pikachu. Chew! Pikachu! Just zap it. Kya! Scream! Or shriek! Okay, so the thing's screeching. Whoop! Falls on the big cat that's eating Usopp. And Usopp has a dope outfit too. He's got a beard. He's got a fucking mustache. Dude, Usopp looks like a giant. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, did Kinemon, like, change their clothes up like he does sometimes? That could be interesting. Shriek! Okay. And then the cat got struck by the porcupine and also shocked at the same time. They're all shocked. Oh, what? I've got a bad feeling. Oh, shit. The cat survived a blast from Zeus. I mean, that's not surprising. It looks like big as fucking... Oh, shit, glare. That cat is fucking scary, bro. You know? Oh, okay. Usopp, do you know anything about this place? I remember us drinking on the giant ship. Next thing I know, I'm here with you. And he looks sick, dude. Look at his fucking gauntlets. Man's looking like Bowser. His overalls look sick as fuck, too. They're all, like, puffy now. I don't know. Usopp looks great. What the fuck? I want him to have this look all the time. I want both of these guys to have this look all the time. Like, this is a great look for both of them. They look awesome. All right. Wait, that booze. Oh, right. It made them hallucinate. Oh, shit. Could that be what's going on? But no. I think they're actually on Elbaf. Because it gave us a location. It gave us the castle. Wait, that booze. Didn't he say it could cause hallucinations? It's called absinthe, the green fairy. I still think it's funny that they drank absinthe. I wonder how 4Kids would make this happen, you know? What would 4Kids do? I so often wonder, what would 4Kids do? For me, it's not WWJD, it's WW4KD. What would 4Kids do? I always ask that when I'm reading, like, kind of like things where, like, they're dabbling in, like, substance abuse or, like, I don't know, like, talking about, like, child trafficking and like, the red light district. What would fucking, like, dude, what would they do with any of that? I have no idea. That's crazy. So, yeah, WW4KD. Wow! Okay, so they're about to fucking... It's a dead end! Aw, man! We're so high up! Aw, jeez, Rick! Okay, so now they might jump off. Oh, they are really fucking high up. Why does this place look like Roblox? Does Elbaf, like... At first I thought it was cool, but now I'm thinking Elbaf looks like either a Lego set... Okay, no, it does look like a Lego set. Holy shit. But it also looks like, kind of like Roblox or fucking... What's it called? God, not Roblox. What am I thinking of? God damn it. It's the game everybody loves, where you have the blocky structure and you can, like, build anything. God, I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of this thing, but whatever. Minecraft. Minecraft is what I'm thinking of. It's a dead end. Oh, man, we're so up high. There's a chance this is a hallucination, right, Nami? Then I might be seeing a cat monster, but it's probably just an illusion. Huh? Yeah! And then he gets fucking scritched. And dude, getting a cat scratch hurts, dude. My cat kind of scratched my finger the other day. I don't know if it's going to let me zoom in on this, but basically I have a whole ass, like, giant scratch across my finger right now. Yeah, it's not letting me focus on that, but that's okay. I don't want to lose focus. Figuratively and literally. Book off! Book off! Usopp! He looks dead, dude. And it knocked him out of the area. Oh, the cat is such a good... Like, what a well-drawn cat, dude. Truly, like, Garfield-coded, Cheshire Cat-coded. Like, I love this fucking guy and his big-ass mouth. So, guys, cat v cat. Nekomamushi versus this guy. This guy's wearing a fucking crown. I think this guy takes it. I think he's the GOAT. And he just one-shot Usopp, so that's pretty hardcore. It's pretty metal. Yeah, Usopp! Ah! Yeah! Okay, now she's falling down. Oh, no. Giant lion. Where's Luffy when you need him? Because we know he can take on guys like this. Huff, huff. Okay, Usopp's kind of fucked up. Nami's about to cry. Yeah! It suddenly turned into a lion. We're doomed! Wait, he turned into a lion? Or did they fall into a lion's den? Looks like the latter. Looks like the upstairs one is actually just a cat. Oh no, wait, maybe they have different... No, it's the same crown, so maybe it did turn into a lion. Yeah, I guess it did, yeah. Snap out of it, Usopp, we're gonna die! Usopp gets fucked up in the first, like, few minutes of being on Elbaf, but you know what? That's okay. We love Usopp. This is why we love him, because he's not perfect, you know, just like us. You know, but he tries. He tries and he, prevails. And overcomes his cowardice, and that's what true courage is. Having, being able to stand up in the face of fear. Yeah, hey, I'm not a shield. Nami-san, oh, Sanji, man. And he's gone full, he looks like he's in his, Germa outfit. I sentenced you to death for making my beloved cry. Nice. Ifrit Jambe, and he looks like he's sparking up. Ipole. Gear forth. Gum Gum. Elephant. Oh, Zoro's here too? Three-sword style. Kala Sutra. Great Dragon. Roar. Nice. Okay. Wait, he did a Gear 4th Gum Gum Elephant? But he didn't go Gear 4th. Is this supposed to be Gear 3rd? I think it's Gear 3rd. Yeah, Gear 4th makes no sense. This is Gear 3rd for sure, right? Gear 3rd Gum Gum Elephant! 3-sword style. Is he saying Kama Sutra? No, Kama Sutra, Great Dragon. So they fuck him up, kick his ass, double kick his ass, and twirl his ass with a Great Dragon Twister. Twister, whip! Strike! Ipale strike, okay. So looks like he's extra fucked up now. Brah! Okay. They're all freaking out. Kya! And the cat turns back into a cat. Meow. How sad. I feel bad for the cat. I have a cat. I love cats. Damn, they fucked that cat up. Animal abuse much? Damn. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Alright, Zoro looking fucking tough with the goggles or the mask or whatever that is. Did it just turn into a cat? I wonder how this guy will taste. That rabbit we grilled up earlier sure was tasty. She. Nami-san, I was really worried. I was so scared when Usopp died, Sanji-kun. Usopp spitting up blood. I'm still alive, and you're gonna pay for that human shield stunt. Cough. Brah, not again. Sounds like there might be even bigger ones around. Oh shit. Interesting. Sounds like there might be even bigger ones around. If they look good, I'll get us some. Let's prioritize finding the sea and our ship. So none of them know how they got here. I wonder, was it Lilith? Could be. I feel like there's some mysterious third party that we might have been introduced to. It could be Lilith. But it could be maybe someone on the giant ship, maybe Bonnie, maybe Kuma. Who knows? It's kind of hard to say. Like, I'm not sure. Like, they're building the mystery. How did they get here, right? Sounds like there might be even bigger ones around. If they look good, I'll get us some. Yo, Luffy, you better not eat this fucking cat. I will kill you, dude. I will fuck you up. Let's prioritize finding the sea and our ship. We need to establish the crew's safety. Oh, fuck you, Zoro. Yeah, why does he care? He should be saying, like, we should be finding some booze right now. But I feel like Oda's making him too grimdark and serious. Like, make him funny. Make Zoro funny. Make him lose direction. Make him go looking for booze when he should be looking for the ship or his crew. Make Zoro funny again. God damn it. If you're going after food, don't forget that bee battalion and their hive. Okay, so they were the ones who knocked down the bees. It'd be a shame to waste them since they're so nutritious. How are you guys taking this place in stride? And then cover and color spread upon return. Where the hell are we anyway? Where the hell are we anyway? Okay, so next chapter. We're doing at least one more here. We can definitely get through one more. Oh, shit. Loading times. Loading times. Loading time. Turn off all the lights. Okay, there we go. One Piece. That's fucking awesome. This is sick artwork right here. Luffy looking badass, dripped out and draped up, dude. Fuck yeah. Love to see it. And a cover, and a color spread. Awesome. Oh, I'm a wizard, Harry. This is a whole, what's it called? Yeah, they look like characters from fucking, you guys know the thing, Harry Potter. I never got into Harry Potter myself. Jinbei just chilling. Zoro. Brook. Where's Brook at, dude? I need to see my homie Brook. So it looks like maybe it was just Robin and Frankie that got left behind. Maybe Brook and Chopper as well. That's interesting. Oh, he's carrying her. Dude, she's letting him carry him? What? And he's not perving out right now. Nice. There you go, Sanji. All right, bro. All right. Keeping a cool head, you know. Very good. Very good. That's what we like to see. Oh, shit. Lost my light there. What kind of dreams are you? Oh, too many dudes around for this to be a dream. That's really funny, actually. Okay, he is being a little bit of a horn dog, but that's pretty funny. I think that's a good one. Too many dudes around for this to be a dream. What kind of dreams are you having? That's so funny. In that case, Nami-san, let's fly. Yeah! Careful. This place is falling apart. I woke up on the other end of town. Oh shit. I heard a noise and followed it till I found this goof beating up a big rabbit. You could have taken that cat lion thing, right, Usopp? It already had me in its mouth when I came to. I totally lost my cool. So, okay. So, that's interesting. Luffy's kind of like, bro, come on, for real? Like, you got beat by that fucking cat? I mean, that cat was fucking intense, bro. But Usopp's fine. He's back up. He's looking cool. This is a really funny drawing of him. Honestly, the character art here looks really good. The line work, like, it looks like they did a good job with tracing on this particular scanlation. I wonder if it's from oh, I don't know. Who knows? It already had me in its mouth when I came to. I totally lost my cool. Yeah, he just got caught off guard. And yeah, this is Usopp's time to shine. We're on Elbaf. He's got to fucking step up. He's got to fucking, you know, become the Chad he was always born to be. As a interesting person once said, the best Chads are the Chads who were once betas. So our guy's coming through. Look at a great image of Usopp, looking tough as nails. Like, just got sliced by that cat, but he's back up and he's like, I'm ready to go, bro. This is my time to shine. Here's where I'm at. Our threads resemble what the warriors of Elbaf are always wearing. But there's no way they'd have clothes that fit us. We're talking about an island of giants, after all. Yeah, it feels like this is something only Kinemon could do, kind of, right? But who knows? Who's to say? Let's say this is Elbaf. Could we have been gigantified? Then again, this tree is definitely fake. I don't know about that. Were they gigantified? I don't think so, because the animals were giant too. Let's just ask about them in town. Oh, dude, I don't know why Oda went with like the Minecraft aesthetic. Maybe he just watched I feel like maybe he watched the Minecraft movie. Like maybe it came out around the time that he was deciding to do this, or maybe he just got really into Minecraft. Maybe it's not even because of the movie. But I kind of it was a little jarring at first, but I kind of like what they're going for. Like I like that Elbaf is like a funny Minecraft world. It's interesting. I did not expect that, but I think that's an interesting way to make it kind of neat. Like to just give it like a distinct visual, like kind of, I guess, distinct visual design. Yeah, whatever. But maybe this is just one town as well. Maybe this is the new Minecraft town, and there's like older towns. Because we saw where Big Mom lived, it was just like normal huts, right? Like it didn't look like this. You know what I'm saying? Then again, this tree is definitely fake. Okay, so she's touching the Minecraft tree, not the actual tree. Let's just ask about them in town. It's time for adventure. Yes, adventure time. Woohoo! Why are you so amped up? Okay, this is great. I'm glad we're getting a little bit of adventure in the start of this arc. This is what I wanted to see from Elbaf. I wanted to see confusing things that didn't make sense, giant trees. This is sick. This is already getting off to a good start. Why are you so amped up? You realize we know literally nothing about this place, right? This is such a wide open space, but I can't feel any wind. It's eerie. Don't fear, Nami-san. I'm here for you. It is eerie. That's a notable... I mean, it makes sense Nami would notice that since she's like the weather person. Something's coming. Huh? Wait a minute. Yeah! That's gross. Wait, he did what? Oh, he was walking in something. Interesting. Someone was walking in something. Whoa! Oh, dude, it's like a... Wait, is this a giant riding a grasshopper, or is this like a normal... Oh! Oh, she saw the grasshopper and said that's gross. Oh, so this is like a normal-sized dude. Because he like... at least that's what it looks like. He's coming from far away, he's on the grasshopper, he's hopping. And we know that the insects are the size of the Straw Hats, because Nami was up against one before. They might be like a little bit bigger, but they're probably not that much bigger. So I don't know if this guy's a giant. He might just be like a human. I wonder if like more humans inhabit Elbaf now. Just like over time they became more friendly to like their human neighbors, I guess. Or maybe there's always been humans there. Like we know like Mother Caramel was fine being there, so maybe. Hello there. Oh man, a grasshopper. That's so cool. I mean, Usopp's loving this. We know Usopp loves bugs, and Luffy loves bugs as well. Like, they both pick up the giant beetle back in fucking Jaya, and they loved it. And Nami freaked out. You must be newcomers. No way, nuh-uh, keep that bug away. And Sanji also, he cooks, so he's like, I can't have roaches in my kitchen, y'all. Like, no, I don't think so. No way, nuh-uh, keep that away. Keep that bug away. Who are you, old-timer? Where is this place? Do you know where our crewmates are? That's a lot of questions. It is a lot of questions. My apologies. I'm in too much of a rush to stay and chat. Okay. Just remember, this vast land belongs to the sun god. Oh, okay. So, is Elbaf, like, really vast? I wonder. I mean, that would make sense. Like, it seems like it's, you know, to house giants, it would have to be pretty big, right? Interesting. The sun god, huh? Even the big Stein Castle, which I help maintain, is the domain of deities like the great Iskat. Oh, someone lives there? No, a cat. Our bad, we kind of whooped that cat. To put it simply, this is a land of gods. Oh shit, so the cat who can turn into a lion is a god. Interesting, very interesting. But what is a god to a non-believer? We shall find out. Now then, I must be off. The needle god must be starving by now. Oh shit, he's trying to be like, no, don't, no, the gods, like, we didn't fuck him up. They're all whistling, they're like, oh shit. Nami's face. Now then, I must be off. The needle god must be starving by now. And all that uproar over the ear god being burned really delayed me. Oh, okay, the needle god, so there's an ear god as well that also something might have happened to. I wonder if it's an elephant? Like, what's an animal with big ears? Like, but an elephant, right? If you're hungry, head to town for some fodder rations. Also, heed this warning. Do not follow this road. Huh? Why not? The rabid guardians protect the sun god's temple beyond that point. No one has ever ventured past there and returned to tell the tale. Interesting. And these guys live for like hundreds of years, so this seems like legit, whatever's going on here. It seems like maybe my theory about it not being like, because Luffy has the Nika power, and Nika is the sun god, but maybe the sun god is based off of something. Oh yeah, that's the thing, is the sun god has to be based off an animal. Oh dude, and then there's Adamwood, and then there's Yggdrasil, and maybe the fruits, the devil fruits grow from the Adam tree or whatever, like the great tree Adam. And could it be that the Great Tree Adam is also, you know, fucking Elbaf? Could that be the case? I feel like it's not out of the realm of possibility, right? I feel like I'm kind of spitting, but we'll have to see. Also, heed this warning: do not follow this road. The rabid guardians protect the sun god's temple beyond that point. Now that we know they use God for like animals, we know that like that could be like a Zoan thing, right? So it could be a lot of gods here that are like basically just, you know, mythical Zoans, or even just regular Zoans, or like the maybe the blueprint for those Zoans, and maybe them pooping in the ground, and then that poop goes up into Yggdrasil and it creates the devil fruit. Okay, I think I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot, guys. Sorry. That wording, take it back before. Wait, no one has ever ventured past there and returned to tell the tale. That wording, take it back before fidget. Oh, no. He knows that Luffy's gonna go there. He's like, don't go there. Because, like, yeah, she's like, don't say that. Luffy's gonna go straight there. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny, dude, that Luffy's running straight for the final boss, essentially. No one has ever ventured past there and returned to tell the tale. Interesting. That wording, take it back before, fidget, fidget, and then immediately runs off. And he's like, what? Wait! And he's booking it, dude. Dude is fucking Speedy Gonzalezing right now. Thanks a lot, Gramps. Sorry about all this. Huh? And they're gonna tie him up and take his grasshopper, right? Rabbit Guardians, huh? Oh, Zoro's also, like, fucking looking evil. He wants to fucking go for it. You and Luffy basically enable each other at this point. And Sanji's trying to be the voice of reason here, understandably. The Ben Beckman of the crew, if you will. Don't you ever think things through? Huh? What happened to the castle? Nice, dude. This is what I love to see, dude. The crew splitting up, doing different things. Just like Luffy, like, sensing the sense of it, like, you know, at any word of adventure, any idea of things that he's not supposed to do, he's gonna go do it. Like, that's amazing. That is so good. This place reeks of adventure. Aw, dude, this is awesome. Didn't you hear him, Rabbit? Didn't you hear him? Rabbit Guardians? Gods? Hold up, Luffy. This place is seriously huge. Okay, so who's running with him right now? Can't see any buildings ahead. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, you can see the castle on the hill, I guess. Huff up. Just how long is this freaking road? I mean, this kind of reminds me of, like, is it Alice in Wonderland? Yeah, no, not Alice in Wonderland. I'm sorry, that was the Big Mom arc. This is, like, the fact that they're on this road and they're going to see this, like, sun god. Like, I don't know, it gives me vibes of, what's it called? Oh god, the one with the Tin Man and the lion and all those guys. I forget what that movie is called. Dorothy. Wizard of Oz. This is giving me Wizard of Oz vibes a little bit, so this is cool. Can't see any buildings ahead. Huff, huff. Just how long is this freaking road? Wait, look at the castle. Doesn't it look like the other one? ZZ. They're running into a mirror. ZZ. Someone's running this way. They're in Elbaf gear too. Whatever, I'll just dodge him. Smack. Runs face first into a mirror. Crack, and he cracks the mirror. What? The sky is breaking. What the hell is this? So it really is a Minecraft world. He's breaking through the dimensional fold. Huh? Luffy. This is a pretty funny Luffy face. I like that. Oda gave him that funny one. Wow, look, the sky is coming down. Okay, from the Holy Temple. It's sky coming from the Holy Temple. Okay, so even the other people on Elbaf can see the sky is about to fall. Dude, what the fuck? What does this mean? Oh, shit. No, over there. What's going on? Everything's going to hell. What the? That means unbelievable. They were inside like a little... Yo. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, this is fucking wrinkling my brain, dude. Like, they were inside an actual Giants Lego set this whole time. What the fuck, dude? That's actually crazy. That is wild. I didn't see that coming from a mile away. I am honestly kind of, in hindsight, I'm like, that makes so much sense. That's nuts. That's insane. What an insane reveal. Holy shit. He breaks out of the glass of this dude's playroom that he's making. What the? That means unbelievable. So Nami's saying unbelievable again. It's a giant room. We can't still be on that huge ship, though. Shit. Maybe they are? Maybe someone on the ship put them in this big room? And is using them like toys? What? That's nuts. That's crazy. What the fuck? Okay, we can't still be on that huge ship, though. This isn't like any of the... This is great. This is a great start to this arc. Oda cooking hard. Oh, and there's a door. I didn't even see the door and then this gate. Oh, shit. There's like a gate behind the glass. This is wild. Absolutely wild. This isn't like any of the cabins they had. We can't still be on that huge ship, though. This isn't like any of the cabins they had. What's up with the wire netting? So that's kind of what's keeping them in, right? and there's all the Legos on the floor, dude. This is nuts. This is crazy. I'll bet there's genuine giants this way. This is crazy. I kind of can't believe what I'm seeing right now, because this looks like bigger than the giants we've seen. Like, this looks like something like out of a fairy tale. Like, these are like, they're actually the size of like action figures, where like against normal giants they at least go up to like, I feel like their ankles, right? But maybe it's Oda playing with perspectives. He's never been like the best about that. Maybe this is his like chance to kind of, I don't know, explore that. It's interesting. I'll bet there's genuine giants this way. Is this whole place some kind of pet cage? This is the worst. Guys, are you there? Was that noise you? Help me. What? Oh, there's someone on the sewing table. What? It's Chopper. Ooh-ah! I'm so glad to see you. Aw, there, Chopper. Everything's gonna be okay. Aw, I love that. I love that Nami and everybody loves Chopper like that. It's cute, you know, because he's the little brother, and he's also like a little cute pet at the same time. So, the collar was made of steel. I couldn't get it off. I was sure I was going to die. So that's that lion they defeated is just somebody's house cat hanging out in his like Lego fortress. What the fuck? This is wild. This, but it all kind of makes sense. It was such a good reveal. Like, I can't get over like how effective that was. Like, wow, what a great start. There, Chopper. Everything's gonna be okay. The collar was made of steel. Couldn't get it off. I was sure I was going to die. This is clearly a giant's room. So what's with all the human-sized clothing? We must. So he's just playing like. Oh, that's so crazy. That's amazing. We must have been dressed up like dolls. You owe me for this hug. Huh? Wait, who said that? Nami? Nami said you owe me for this hug, huh? Yeah, that makes sense because she's the cheap one. That's cold. You were scared earlier too. Still, this is some fine craftsmanship. This sun god must be very skilled. Oh, shit. So it's just somebody playing the sun god. There's so many of these blocks. That whole country was made out of them. That explains that the horrible scent from when we were grilling up the rabbit. It must have been all the plastic burning. Oh shit, yeah. Interesting. Hey, check it out. From here, the view is never ending. Oh fuck, what the hell is about to happen? Whoa. Wait, it's see-through. It's like normal glass on this end. What kind of magic mirror is this? I guess they don't have one-sided mirrors in the One Piece world, or at the very least, it's not commonly used. Nami-san, I volunteer to clean the ladies' room on the ship later. Don't you dare. I don't know what the fuck he was even about to say. I assume it had something to do with... Oh, the ladies' room on the ship. He's going to put that kind of mirror in there. Yeah, okay. Great job, Sanji. God damn it, Sanji. Why do you make it so hard to stand you? I swear to God, I just want to love you, man, but you just, you make it difficult with these fucking offhanded comments. Alright, how are we doing on time? I think we're doing fine. We got another... I'll finish this chapter, and then I think I'm gonna stop for the night. Probably. So this is some kind of sick hobby. The giant likes to watch the animals and people trapped in the block world. That's creepy, but this confirms we're on the Elbaf, right? This is a real giant's room, so there must be a real giant island out there. For real? Heck yeah. How can you be so sure? Wait, who's this? Wait, it looks like Perona right now, but all we can really say is a giant's behind this. We should escape where... is this Nami? It doesn't look like it from behind. We should escape where... we should escape. Where are the others? It'd be bad if the giant came back and caught us here. Why not head back inside and squeeze the townspeople for some more information? They seem a little weird, but it's better to face them than risk a confrontation with a giant. Hey, are you listening, Luffy? Oh, shit. Is that a snake? Yeah, I just thought I'd blow this guy away first. Nice. Go for it. Nice. Honestly, the art so far has been so good. Like, it's good to see these over-exaggerated expressions from Nami with her hair sticking up. And Usopp looks amazing. Like, dude. And, like, the snake looks great, too. Oda's cooking with the arc. Like, this is the best his art's looked, in my opinion. I wonder if it's because he had his eye surgery, right? Squeak, squeak, look down there. Rats. And above us, a crow. So we got rats and a crow. This guy's got a lot of pets. Don't tell me these are those rabid temple guardians. How is this a temple, though? I'm still full from the rabbit, so I'm just going to send these guys flying. Wah, yeah! Oh, shit. So we're about to get a character with the cool Stark vibe, high heels. Is it a woman? And antlers and a staff. A sun god staff. He's playing the sun god. Or maybe this is the sun god, but I don't know. I feel like he's playing the role, right? He's got a skeleton mask on, and he's a giant, clearly. That's a cool as fuck design. Holy shit. Looks like something out of Bloodborne. Alright. Keep at it. Don't play around. Don't play around, guys. If you don't finish them off before the sun god gets here... Fluff! Wait. Luffy, that's overkill. So we haven't heard them talk yet, but he's noticed that there's people inside. And now there's, like, some sort of steam coming out the bottom of the door. Wait, Luffy, that's overkill. Hey, I'm not the one who busted the fireplace and let the flames spread. Oh, shit. What? It can't be. You leave these guys alone for 10 minutes, and they end up doing some fuck shit like this. This is why you don't invite the Straw Hats over to your home. And he's already in gear 5. The snake is on fire. The bird is squawking. What? It can't be my beloved temple. Yeah. Luffy's cracking up. Zoro's looking pretty intense. And then Usopp sees the giant. Luffy, this is bad. The sun god's back. Let's run for it. And Zoro's about to take out the Kram Mugen. Gum. Nice. Booming Dawn Pistol. Nice, cool. Luffy's new form looks great. I don't want him to overuse it. Like he could. I feel like he could have taken this snake with like a regular Gum pistol, right? Like Luffy's strong enough to do that. Yeah. I mean, it's cool to see like the snake get indented because of the gear 5, but I don't know. I just don't want Luffy to like. I don't want this to become like a Bleach thing where like, you know, after Ichigo acquires Bankai, he like immediately uses Bankai every single time, you know, for like the next entire arc, right? I would prefer it to be like, I don't know, I guess more like, I think Naruto used its transformations like fairly judiciously. Obviously like Dragon Ball is the perfect example of like, you know, they're always using Super Saiyan after the first couple arcs, right? Not the whole time, but you know. I mean, it's not that bad. Like, Gear 5 is cool, and it looks cool. Booming Dawn Pistol. Okay. Hjulmungandr. Okay. You named a snake Hjulmungandr. Hurry, Luffy. So it's almost like he set up kind of like an ancient... It's almost like this guy, this sun god, has set up like this... He's like kind of set up like a Norse myth to play around. That tree... Yggdrasil is probably just like a big flower in his house or something. But it's like he's playing with the like kind of the myths of like Vikings and stuff. Like he's almost like acting them out in real time. That's pretty cool. That giant is huge. This is so messed up. And the cat's back. Yeah! Bam! It said, oh, so did it get punched? Oh yeah, it did get punched. Big bump on its head, crying. It says you'll pay for this. Yeah. Anyway, look at this. I couldn't find any proper loot there, but, it's the blueprint for the block country. So it's a map. Here they come. Oh shit, so we're gonna be in Minecraft for a little bit. Cool, okay. Oh shit. And he's got like a staff and a shield, and his outfit looks cool as fuck. How dare you defile my beloved country? Oh shit. Yeah, this guy's like way bigger than any giant we've seen besides maybe like Ors, I would say, is like the only one that comes close. If we keep going straight, we'll bust through the mirror on the other side. We'll be free if we smash the wall behind it too. What? And now they're all seeing like the sun god for themselves. They're like, the sun god is incensed. Oh, shit. So they all think they live here. It's crazy. The adventure never slows down. I won't let you escape. I mean, this is a sick way to start an arc, dude. Like, holy shit. We're up against, like, the craziest, like, biggest, most intimidating giant who runs, like, his own little world made out of, like, Legos? What the fuck is happening in One Piece? What the fuck, dude? Honestly, one of the best cold opens to, like, a One Piece arc in, like, my memory. Like, this is so good. This is incredible. Okay. Fuck it, let's just get into it, dude. The mysteries abound. Next chapter, I want to read one more. I know I'm kind of running out of time, but we'll kind of go through this one a little more quickly, I think. Living Dolls, chapter 1129. We got Shinobu, and she's training Okiku, right? Okiku? Yeah, to become like a cool Konoichi, so Luffy can take her out to sea. And, yeah, and then you got... Yamato celebrating that. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine, Volume 16. A ninja lesson at Amigasa Village. Oh, they're in Amigasa, the Straw Hat Village. Nice. Very cool. Great Sun God, please calm down. Look, you can see flames from the cracks. The sky is falling. It's the end of the world. Yeah, it's Ragnarok. The Straw Hats have brought about Ragnarok upon the people of this land. I shall never forgive this slight, you living dolls. You demolished my room. He was about to say my room, my temple. That's so funny. I feel like this character is going to end up being kind of goofy and going to be like an ally, personally. And they also knocked out all the animals, dude. And my poor servants. That's so funny. And it's just a tree in, I guess, the middle of this guy's living room, huh? That guy is way too scary. He's more like a demon than a god. Huh. Is Zoro turning around to fight him? Is it okay for the town to be shaking like this? All this was really made out of those blocks? Wow, so like, Luffy's like, whoa, this is crazy. Jump over cat. Wow, great Iscat. Yeah. He must have put a ton of time into it. Let's try to get away without destroying his hard work. Aw. Okay, that's kind of cute. I like that Luffy, like, kind of respects this guy. He's kind of like, you know what? This is, like, a cool place. Like, let's not fuck it up too much. Yeah, hey, cat! And he just told him, like, stop fucking around here. Stop that, Iscat. You, why are you aiding them? You, why are you aiding them? Yeah. We can reach the... I love that Usopp's loving this, too. We can reach the end of the world in no time, thanks to this cat. You know what? What if it's built like Yggdrasil, like the Norse world, which is kind of like built like almost like a hourglass in a way? It's like a kind of like invert... Well, there's a tree... Like, the world is on top of a tree, and then there's a world on top of that tree, right? That's how I think it normally is in Norse mythology. And there's, like, Helheim, there's Asgard, and, like, then the mortal plane or whatever. We can reach the end of the world in no time thanks to this cat, huh? We're going where now? Okay, interesting. Huh. You should listen, Luffy. We need to follow the blueprints. Toss, and she tossed. Oh, the blueprints are massive, okay. Ah! Don't worry, I memorized them. So she threw them away. She threw the giant scroll away, but she memorized them because she's got a photographic memory. Nami comes in clutch. Ooh, look, Luffy, you see that mirror? We can see the door from earlier in it. Earlier in it, excuse me. Diction. You're right. If you look closely, all the clouds are just strung up balls of cotton. Interesting. Wow, this is so cool. This place may look expansive, but it's really just a giant's room, right? So the horizon only seems endless. I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy. He's just like a cool guy who makes like, you know, as those dioramas? I don't know, he just has a really big, I don't know, just has a really cool playroom. He's got like his imagination room. But it shouldn't be much further. We just need to keep pushing forward. Outer wall. The great tree. Yeah, so I guess the great tree's kind of on the edge of the other area. The great tree, the mirrors, town, forest, fountain. Okay. And that's where everybody is. We've already crossed half the country. That's interesting. Okay. And he's got a net. Wow, I didn't expect that crazy staff to be a net. That's actually wild. Now I see, if you believe those blueprints show everything about this realm, then you are mistaken. Verily, this place is in truth a giant detention center. A net? Why is he talking like a samurai? What? Oh, he said verily, right? Yeah, that is interesting. Maybe it's just an old school way of speaking. This facility was designed to ensure no giant escapes its walls. Oh shit, and he caught them. Wow. Even if you were to reach the other side, do you think you have a hope of breaking through that way? Through? That way is another dead end. Hey, keep running, cat. Gwa! Great Iscat. Why are those people riding you? Hurry up and... Go! And they kicked through the net. Wow. Nice. I mean, Zoro's design, and I like everybody's design in this arc. Like, I like that Sanji's actually, like, basically wearing his Germa outfit, which is kind of crazy. Didn't expect to see him in that again. Yeah, so they kick and they blow up the net. Nice. Very cool. The metal wires, and they were metal wires, so they cut through metal. So Sanji can also cut through metal. That's pretty crazy with his Ifrit Jambe. Very cool. The metal wires. This resistance is futile. Ahead is the domain of the mighty Ear God. Ooh-ah! Oh, they've talked about the Ear God already. Great Sun God. About the Ear God. The truth is... Oh, this is the one they ate, the fucking rabbit. We found his body burned to a crisp earlier today. The cause is unknown. We thought our misfortune couldn't get any worse. Aw, they killed his pet rabbit. That's actually so sad. God damn, that's really fucked up. But it happens, man. If Luffy didn't get to the rabbit, you know the cat would eventually. I'm just joking. That's not true for every cat. I did have a cat growing up that would hunt rabbits, and it was pretty crazy. We found his body burned to a crisp earlier today. The cause is unknown. We thought our misfortune couldn't get any worse. Then we saw the cracks in the sky. This day is truly cursed. Okay, this is pretty funny. Grr, they beat it. No way. That carnivorous rabbits? My goat bunny? It was already too late. How lovely, how precious. This world is a marvel. A grand tale is unfolding in my miniature garden, taking a life of its own right before my very eyes. Wow. So he's like, I've created like actual life, and there's an actual scenario that's like challenging me on some level. Like, as the god of this realm, like, this is truly, truly what I seek. Like, this is really cool. Like, a grand tale is unfolding in my miniature garden. This guy loves the man's romance, man. That's what he's talking about right here. I underestimated them. This is giving me goosebumps. Verily, evil has spawned and heroes are being born in the world I created. Nice. History is being made. This guy is writing history. This is truly a god in the flesh. What if we learn the entire One Piece planet was just always made of like Legos and was just on like in a room, in a giant dome? It's all been what's it called? Truman Show. And this guy's been like the fucking director the whole time. I'm putting my 2 cents down on that one. This is the beauty of my living dolls. A minimalist world, and it's all mine. This could be our only chance to escape route. The escape route is open. Oh shit, now they're like, okay, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Let's run while we still can, because it sounds like most of them probably didn't ask to end up here. Spread the word. What's he laughing about? I mean, he's taking a bunch of people prisoner to play with them as like dolls, right? It's a live drama playing out in the palm of my hand. Hajrudin may recognize you, but I don't. Let's see what you do next. Hajrudin. Oh, we know Hajrudin. Lethal Green Star. Nice. Skull Bomb Grass. Ah, okay. Nice. So he hasn't used that in a while. Crash. That was a huge explosion. It's no use. I broke the mirror, but that wall is seriously strong. Just leave it to me. I mean, these are giant-sized bricks, my dude. I'm sure Luffy can bust through them. So he broke the mirror, but not the wall itself. And yeah, I mean, he just used like an explosion, right? Just leave it to me. Brilliant. What a chapter. I can't get enough of these weaklings struggling against their fate. Interesting. They're better. And this guy knows Hajrudin, so he's... I don't know what the fuck's going on. He looks like a Skeksis. I kind of fuck with the design. Like, honestly, the design looks cool as fuck. Their bitter failure and hollow despair only showcases their humanity. Setbacks and disappointments, that's the core of character development. Nice. This guy knows what I'm talking about. This guy is spitting some facts, dude. Is this an Oda self-insert? Or is this this is like a critique of Oda's self-insert. This is like a, you know, a critic inserted into the true world of One Piece. Their bitter failure and hollow despair only showcases their humanity. Setbacks and disappointments, that's the core of character development. This folly is comical to watch, but your valiant efforts move me to tears. I am glad you made your way to me. Luffy Tasso, Zoro Tasso, Nami Tasso, Usopp Tasso. He knows our names? San Tasso, Cho Tasso. What's a Tasso? I'm gonna punch through. Time for a little Gear Fourth. Nice. Okay. This time okay, so he is using Gear Fourth on just part of his body. Interesting. When did he learn how to do that? I guess he kind of did it in did he do it in Wano? I don't feel like he did like just a single limb Gear Fourth, but I'm glad he learned how to do it because now he won't have to suffer as many consequences for using it, right? I'm gonna punch through. Time for a little Gear Fourth. Okay, so he's doing the big old punch. Hey Usopp, there's no one to blame over a natural disaster, right? You mean like earthquakes, floods, and storms? Nope, generally those things just happen. Why is she asking him that? Good, because that guy definitely put us through a lot of crap. He's really pissed me off. Hey, he's a giant, so... Oh, she's gonna shock his ass. Create like a huge storm cloud. I totally get your rage, Nami-san. I'll never forgive him either. I can't stop thinking about how he got to dress you up. Fuck, dude. Come on. What the fuck, bro? Making that face, too? That's crazy. Oda's cooking, dude. This is hilarious and super fun. I'll grind him to dust with my own legs. Get a grip, Sanji-kun. Besides, I have a feeling he's about to feel some divine retribution. Oh, shit. Is it because she's using Zeus? Mugen, what have you got this time? Ah! So this is how he brought the ship over. Mugen, the bird, brought it over. Holy shit. Hey, this is the Straw Hat crew. But the giant warrior, and they were all fucked up from their partying. But the giant warrior pirates were guiding them. How do we know this is a member of Hajrudin's crew, right? Something must have happened. They're fast asleep. Wait. If they came from Egghead, did they go through the sleeping mist belt? Okay, well, we never heard of that, but I guess that's fine. The sleeping mist belt? Okay. This is awesome, Hajrudin. This is awesome. Hajrudin joined you all on his own. He wanted us new giant pirates to serve you. As if. Elbaf's strongest warriors don't follow itty-bitty humans. Interesting. Seriously? Yep. So he was like pissed. So this guy was pissed at Hajrudin for joining, joining Luffy's crew. So does that mean Hajrudin's going to be a part of this arc? That'd be pretty cool. I mean, Luffy one-shot Hajrudin in the Colosseum, but we know, like, he's had some more impressive showings since then. Like, he beat, like, that really heavy guy with a big old punch, and he also caught Luffy and kind of, like, took him away without him being able to resist too much, so that's cool. As if Elbaf's strongest warriors don't follow itty-bitty humans. Hasn't he got a shred of pride? Just look at this small, frail body. Wow, it's my queen, Namtaso. Uh-oh. Oh, God. And then he fucking knocked them out for her. Uh-oh, and they're waking up. Oh, this dude fucking Cosby'd all their asses, and he dressed them too. I don't fuck with this guy. This guy needs to... Someone needs to beat the fuck out of this man. Like, this man is, like... You know, this guy's a predator. Get him... Get Chris Hansen on this man. Like, dude, what are you doing? You're like 1,000 years old, too. You're like 100, like 200 years old. You're fucking putting Cosby gas over people, putting them to sleep, knocking them out, and dressing them. I don't know about that, homie. Just go back to sleep. Eat the roofie, know me, I guess. Just go back to sleep. You're in for a surprise when you wake up. I see. You have no clue where you are, so this is definitely the same guy. Stay and run wild here. Now you will serve me. Ready, Zeus? Oh, shit. What is this? I'm raring to go, Nami. Oh, shit. Nami wants to fuck this guy up. I didn't make that. So you're not I guess you're not an all-powerful god of this realm then, are you? Then by all means. Oh shit, here we go. Thunderbolt! Oh shit, and she fucked his ass up. Big shock to the system. Wow. Yeah! Okay. What? Great sun god! So the sun god got fucked up. I hate to do this, but we're leaving. Bye-bye, Block Country. Gum Gum? We're finally getting out. Serves you right, you giant perv. Come on, Sanji, you're one to talk. Please let the outside be Elbaf. Usopp's like, God, please let the outside be Elbaf. Please let us get there. Whoop. And Luffy about to do a big punch. Roar! Long gun, and he punches through. All right, nice. We're free. What lies just out of sight? Okay. Awesome fucking couple of chapters, guys. But that is where I need to call it. This has been really fun. I'm loving what we're doing here so far. I was like Egghead, Wano, almost said both of them. Elbaf, the arc I've been waiting for the most. The arc I've been like probably most excited for, like, because it's just been built up for so long. And it's already sick, dude. Like, getting the Lego Country mini arc, that's amazing, dude. That's awesome. And I wish I could read more tonight, but unfortunately I got some stuff to do. So we're going to leave it here. Thank you again for joining me and this episode of ChipZ Ahoy and our adventure through the high sea that is One Piece. And I will see you guys next time.